my room right
I'm trying
now.
to say what the spend 6
Whoa, we're
script
live.
on, to be honest.
Whoa,
Oh,
hey.
hello.
Hello.
Whoa, hey, whoa, hey. We're live on the show. Our favorite show.
Wiggles
Our good
eyebrows.
show. Our good
Wiggles
show or
fingers?
Hello,
professional.
everybody, and welcome back to Cain.
More Cain. This is
Did you open
episode
a
3
soda?
of season 2 of the arc.
Did.
I'm gonna kill with my immense power.
I don't have that. Can I borrow some?
No. No killing
Oh,
with immense
man.
power for you, Toad.
I borrowed some last session when I killed that guy for money.
They
This
borrowed
freaking
immense power
sucks.
from Dracula so you could smite down Shark Week.
Yep.
Last time, what happened was, what's it called? Was Actually, no, before I do last time, we gotta introduce characters. I'm joined here today by Zach, playing Doc.
Hello there, I'm the doctor.
With every passing day, he becomes less and less resembling anything.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of the goal.
You know, that's kind of good, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, totally good, totally quite good, in fact. We're also following Zach. We've got Toad playing Adonis.
Hi, my name is Dennis. No,
He
that's not
wasn't
his
here
actual.
last
I don't
episode.
have a character voice.
No,
That's
make a
true.
character
I
voice.
wasn't here.
You just said?
No, I said that's not his
Wow.
canon voice.
No,
Yeah, see, you
never
just said
was.
it again. His canon voice. I can't believe you said that's his canon voice.
Yeah,
Also joined by
it's
Raven,
Canon Boy.
playing Randy.
Okay.
Hello.
You gonna say a little more than
Randy
hello?
Olsen, at your service.
There it is.
I was, and then you started talking over me.
As always.
Good.
As always.
And finally, Box, playing Lucian.
Hello, I'm playing Lucian Boss. I'm slowly turning into a rat.
He's slowly turning into the rat
Really?
while also being Joker-fied. What if the rat was also a Joker?
Aren't-
Not good.
No. But last time on the show, Adonis got taken in by got taken in by their handler for a advanced questioning, and that's totally not super clear where the payoff there is. It'll come up in this episode. While that was happening, the rest of the group got assigned a new substitute handler, Shark Week, a auditor for Cain, who had to bring them into an investigation of a Cain facility that they weren't getting signals back from. They went in. There was a secret door built into Ellis Island that was accessed via via an app on a Shark Week their handler's phone. Went in. A whole bunch of scientists died to what appears to be ghosts that stabbed them. They got stabbed by ghosts.
Stan.
They did a whole bunch of puzzles. There was a bunch of rats in the dark that they had to fight. Controlled by a rat man, a horrible rat man that Lucian destroyed. That Lucian punched in the back of the head so hard that he had to kill himself.
Which wasn't very nice.
No.
Yeah, but at what cost?
They eventually found the main room where
Kinda
all
dick
of the scientist guys and technicians all died. One of them was very faintly still alive, and also was maybe a possible exorcist. He had grace, which is the ability to see and use sin energy. We'll discuss what to do with that guy. They decided that they should turn on a Shark Week for the purpose of Shark Week is worth 1 script point and 1 experience point, because every dead exorcist is worth an XP. So they killed Shark Week. Except they didn't even get the script or the XP, because specifically the way that they killed Shark Week was Doc smited him with the Dracula flow, and Dracula flow kind of eviscerates the corpse out of existence.
Hey, remember, we didn't turn on Shark Week. There was a guy there, and we forgot that we could heal the guy. And we were like, well, if the guy's gonna die,
you convinced Shark Week that exorcist life had no value.
And then Shark Week went, oh, well, if that's the case, why don't
he
I
can just kill all 4 of you?
Too? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'd like to point out there was some stark differences, but
I'm sure I gotta call it self-defense, considering your other option was killing a random guy who has no fucking idea what's going on and is still not conscious on the floor.
To be fair, again, I did say, preface this with the fact, 9 times out of 10, most people can't instantly recover from death.
Yeah,
I had
aside
not
from Cain
remembered
Exorcists,
the fact.
because they have the tech to
Aside
do
from
that.
Cain Exorcists, because it's but
Yeah.
and nobody else, everybody else was also really down for it. Nobody else.
I'm
seemed
not blaming
to
you
hate the
personally.
idea.
I was never blaming you,
Oh no,
Raven.
I know. I started talking
You guys
about it, and then
collectively take responsibility for this
yeah,
one.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that was a group. I didn't mean it like. I was
It
just
was a
saying,
group effort.
hey, teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah.
Oh, Zach.
What's up?
There's a thing in the oven.
Let's
Appreciate
turn
it.
Raven up a little bit. She's quiet.
No,
There you go,
don't
she's
make me
good.
louder. I don't want them to hear me.
No, they're hearing you. They hear you loud and clear, man. You're coming across.
How dare you?
Do something about it, bitch.
Bitch.
But yeah, real question: should we cut back in media res of you guys post killing Shark Week, or do we find out what happened to Don?
Dude, I want to see what happened to Don.
Yeah, I got to see what happens to Dawn.
This is how they do it in literally every single movie. Where if you leave off on a cliffhanger that goes to B plot, or like if you leave off on a cliffhanger, it then immediately goes to B plot. Like
Yeah, you're
One Piece
right.
does it every other fucking episode.
It doesn't immediately go, but also,
Yeah.
you're implying that One Piece's anime pacing is good.
That's why it's
well,
even
that's
worse.
just how long the episodes are. Oda does a lot of great stuff. We all love One
Yeah,
Piece.
no,
That's why
definitely.
we're
The
doing a
manga's
One Piece
incredible.
campaign. Yeah, and the manga does that.
The manga
I'm not
does it
just
really
basing it off
well
the
at
anime.
points.
But
yeah,
the
we cut in
manga does the
media res
cutaways.
to Dawn. You're currently sitting in the passenger seat of a car being driven by a tall, black-haired, like weird bearded man, and driving the car in like in very clearly a panic state. Looking down at your what has happened to you in the last 12 hours or so is what's it called? Is your handler Zero showed up, brought you in an investigation on whether or not you were actually a Soviet spy. There's a whole bunch of
Oh yeah, you
enhanced
did mention that.
interrogation, quote unquote.
You
Eventually
would drug me.
yeah, eventually leading to him directly taking you like personally to the Newark, New Jersey, like what's it called? To the Newark, New Jersey like hospital where your supposed medical records are to like prove that you were for sure always an American.
I don't know why, but I really thought you were gonna say the New World.
No.
We're going
Took
to
it
the
for
new
One Piece.
world.
No. You took it to the Newark, New Jersey medical what's it called hospital. And there
Wait, can I ask you? Can I bring something up that's stupid?
most certainly.
Can I parry it and say no?
No. No, on the car ride there, could I like ask? Could he like turn on the radio and the song just be like "Help" by the Beatles?
Was
Help!
that out in
I don't know how the song
1965?
goes. Don't ask.
No, wait, I
Can I-
kind of get the vibe you're going for.
Yeah, no
It'd
fair.
be really funny if like every time he turned the radio, like he's like, man, I just can't find a song I like, and like every
Help.
time he changes it, it's another song about like someone being kidnapped or needing help.
That's very funny.
Hold on. I got another one for you that helps.
Yeah.
We got "Stop in the Name of Love." The tracks of my tears. Crying in the chapel. Get off my cloud.
That happened. He dragged you into like the actual like what's it called into the hospital. But while that was happening, other events were also happening in that hospital you guys were not aware of. Specifically, major bombing. Like a whole bunch of really bad stuff happened. Several major explosions. Apparently, the entire second and third floor are like totally devastated.
Man, if I had a nickel for every time we went to a hospital and many major explosions happened, I'd have
Golly,
2 nickels.
Raven. Golly,
Which
if you
isn't
think
a
about the time
lot.
of events, it's almost like it's the
No, I
same
know.
thing is happening here.
I know
That's the
what I'm
point.
making. Yeah.
That's the same hospital, and it's the exact same thing of the fight in Toad's campaign is happening right now.
It's like, yeah. Oh my god, it's like, people reuse assets.
Whoa, I'm
It's
reusing
not
assets.
a lot, but it's weird it happened
It
twice.
saves on rendering.
Unrelated. It saves on rendering.
But yeah, while that is happening,
Ooh.
Zero is like hard determined, like totally set in his resolve with his big shoulder pads to figure out exactly whether or not you're a Soviet, whether or not you're a communist. He needs to figure this out.
I
And he's
mean,
fully
I'm just
holding
gonna,
you're like totally like almost like near vegetative state, like by the collar, like really roughly. And he's like, "Who are you?"
Zach, I'm eating all of your frozen pepperonis.
There.
hold on, sorry. He just yells that out, and I'm just like,
Yeah, like the entire floor is like on fire, like it is a mess. Everything is destroyed.
like Don's like, you know what it is? His like eyes were like he was just like
Rats like
so like
barely on gloss.
no, not on gloss. What's the word? What's that word? I'm like completely dissociated. I'm just like, huh?
1,000-yard
Totally
stare.
dissociate. Yeah.
Go
Like
deadpan.
just like smacks lips, just like, huh? What was the question?
Who are you?
Go,
And he's like
like,
shit. And
that's
he's like shaking really violently. Like, don't fucking lie to me. I know what you are. I know what you are.
yeah,
But,
an
oh,
exorcist.
he's like,
Did
I
you do
do.
like
I do work for you. It's like, are you telling me you got me and didn't do any background information?
well, that makes
Isn't
it sound
that
like you are. Wait, are you? Guys, are we working
no,
with a communist? Well, the way you said that,
no,
like, the way you just said that was
no?
like,
But it's like
you
no, but
guys
it looks,
didn't know I
but it
was a
makes it.
communist. How didn't you know I was a communist?
No, it's like, why is he
Maybe.
asking me questions about my identity when
Oh,
he should have had
okay.
all that information by the time he got me?
That's why.
Toad, don't you understand how spies work?
That's why. Yeah.
They kind of they
You're
lie
kind of really
about
good
that
at
shit.
faking that information. That's why he brought
Yeah.
you to like a thing with medical records that probably couldn't
Like
be faked.
the whole existence of spies.
I'm also kind of just being an asshole to this guy, to be fair.
Yeah,
That's
no.
fair. That's fair. Sorry, I misunderstood.
No, totally fair, and also
Also-
it's for sure the fact that Adonis is also like totally dissociating.
Zach, start a 20-minute timer, please.
Yeah.
But yeah, Adonis, this is like happening to you, and he's like, who are you? Where are you from? I need to know. I need to find it. And he's like knocking over shit. Like he's frantically like looking through like filing cabinets of stuff. Like he's fully like pulled himself through the like the secretary window with you in tow. And as he's doing that, you can see up like the corner of your eye, like behind him. He does not see this. You see a tall man, with a kind of strange haircut, black beard, slowly walking up like from behind. Seems like he's humming to himself. He's like,
Right.
and like he's slowly getting closer to Zero.
Me.
And like he's walking up to
I'm
Zero.
not
You're
gonna
gonna
mention
like, are you gonna say anything about this or no?
Actually, I will say something. It's like, hey, Zero, you look really bad at picking rooms. Like, honestly. Also, wait, hold on. Why are you going to a hospital? Doesn't Cain remove all of our records and it's just like we're dead anyway? Don't they just remove most of our existence to the world?
Zero's not the most logical of people.
No, that's why Dot is mentioning it. He's like, yeah, didn't they get rid of most of my documentation?
No, it's gotta be something. It's gotta be something somewhere. Birth certificate, a medical record, something. There's gotta be something. And this strange bearded man is getting closer.
He's like,
and you
have
feel
you,
like the
like,
faintest flicker of recognition of his face. You feel like you've seen his face before. He has like a strange beard and mustache combo.
Yeah.
Dude, you're getting stared down by a bear. There's only one thing you can do. You have to puff your chest.
And like as he gets closer, he's like this his like eyes are freaky as hell. They have like this weird 1,000-yard stare, like in them, like he has seen some shit.
He's like, hey Zero, did you make sure we're the only ones in this room?
Only ones in this room. Wow, and he like slowly turns to you, and like as he like turns, the man with the mustache and beard raises one of his hands, and Zero is just eviscerated in a blinding flash of light. Just an explosion of viscera.
Okay,
There you go.
I got flashbanged immediately.
Yeah, and like you hear this horrible ringing in your ears, and like you are just covered in viscera.
I'm I'm like, I can't tell what's worse, my mouth, my eyes, or my ears.
Yeah, this like horrible ring in your ears, like as this strange
Nah.
man slowly starts walking closer to you, and like the ring
I'm like-
begins to fade as he gets closer, and you recognize you feel much more recognition in his face. Roll a connection.
Okay. Connection is right
Of
here.
like those eyes. You've seen those eyes before.
2.
That is a 2.
Would you like me to? Would you like me to roll one, spend a psyche burst on it?
Yeah, please.
You could have just not made me roll, my guy.
You know, fair.
You could have also just passed it, you know.
Oh,
Like,
fine.
if we're gonna throw
He's
about
Four would have
word.
been enough.
Wrong.
Yeah. You see as this man gets close, you recognize those eyes. You've seen those eyes before. You've seen those eyes from your briefings. This is one
Joe
Grigory
Rogan?
Rasputin,
Oh,
an evil Russian
What?
wizard who's immortal and one of the most powerful exorcists like on the planet.
What?
well, you know what's good, Greg?
Immortal, evil Russian wizard.
Yeah,
I love
one of
it.
the most powerful exorcists on the planet. He looks to you and he's like, "Comrade, what are you doing here?
Are you sure that isn't
You are
like
supposed to not be here."
Rasputin?
Wait,
I mean,
sorry,
it's
what?
Rasputin.
What happened, Greg?
Russia's greatest love machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. He would be an immortal Russian wizard. Like I'm just saying.
Guys, hold on. He's not just the love machine because he's just the sin machine.
Yeah.
We just mix love with it.
Yeah, he like at this point he like
God.
gently places his hands on your shoulder and like makes direct eye contact with his horrible eyes, and he's like, "Comrade, what are you doing here? You shouldn't be here. You should be with the rest of your team. I thought you were in the team. Were you not?"
Well, points at this giant splotch on the ground. He's like, he thought I was a communist.
He looks at you. Well,
Thought?
are you?
He's like, a fucking course not. I'm a socialist. They're two different things.
Kills you on
very
sight.
good. Get to Ellis Island.
He's like,
Here, he like pulls up from this he like reaches behind him into this horrible splotch and pulls out a rock phone that you identify as
Oh,
that was Zero's rock phone. He hands it to you, and he goes, "Take this, Ellis Island.
tiny.
Find your team and turn off that fucking laser."
You have lasers? Like in the movies?
And I like push you backwards, like out through the window, and you fall backwards, like onto your back. And, like that hurts a little bit, but you don't like hurt yourself seriously.
Fox, you got your.
But like by the
Fox,
time you
you
like
got
put
your
it back
wish.
to your
Toad got
feet,
thrown out a window.
like Rasputin's just
Let's
gone.
go.
Shen, but wait. I have the comfy shoes. I can just dodge roll it.
No, he pushed you out like through the
Oh, sure.
receptionist window, and like by the
Oh,
time you like
man.
get back to your feet, Rasputin's just gone.
I'm like, fucking wizards. God, fucking Greg. Also, I was like, for context, Donnie or Adonis will refer for this forevermore refer to Gregory Rasputin as Greg to not
something.
alert the Americans.
Yeah.
Just because
yeah, you
that is
need
the
to go
most
to
like
Ellis Island
American
to
sounding name.
find your team and turn off that laser.
Whatever that, I'm like, this is like one of my favorite anime. Not anime, one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
Godzilla.
Yeah.
Oh,
you will
yeah,
notice like on the
Donnie's
rock
kinda
phone,
like-
there's a like
You
small,
said
like
favorite
small like
movie,
phone
and
charm on it.
With what we were talking about, the first movie that came to mind was what is it, Hunt for Red October or whatever it is. I
Yeah.
don't know why that's what immediately came to mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
anyway,
this little phone charm like on the rock phone, like somehow, like it's just stuck onto it. It's a little metal
Yeah.
silvery plate disc thing that you
wait,
could
Chen,
out
can
of
I ask you a
universe you
question?
identify as the seventh pentacle
Yeah.
of Solomon. The seventh pentacle of Solomon. There's a little metal,
Put that in
metal
my
phone charm.
inventory. Seventh pentacle of Solo Man.
Yep.
Solomon. Neat. I love that. I'm like, This is really cute.
Yeah.
I think he thinks.
Yeah, that's something.
Actually, wait. Did Zero have any like distinctive markings on him? Anything cool?
I mean, like, he had big shoulder pads all the time. That's how I identified him
I mean,
as he has big shoulder pads.
like, did he have like a sin mark, like any like the
No, he did
permanent
not
sin
have sin
marks?
marks. Also, he kind of got exploded by Rasputin.
Yeah, but I mean, like, he might have had something on his pocket.
No.
Just kind of though, just a little bit.
Oh well, it's not worth it. I have his phone, I guess. That's enough.
But yeah, now do we jump cut to you, like, getting to Ellis Island, I suppose?
I mean, yeah, I could buy I'll pay for a script card, which just gives me
Yeah.
cash.
Yep. A cash card. Yeah, it gives you cash.
Actually, you know what? Actually, no, because credit cards don't exist yet. It is just a debit card with like a set amount of money. That's
Yep.
like enough that you won't spend it on,
Yep. So you won't run
I don't
out
know, gambling.
immediately and get stuck.
Yeah. It has a limit of how much you can take out at a time.
Yep.
Which I assume
Yeah,
would
you
be
do
like
eventually, like,
$100.
Get a car or drive all the way back to New York to Staten Island, take a ferry there. Actually, you would drive to presumably the closest like ferry system that would go to Ellis Island, then have that go to Ellis
I
Island.
think there's a ferry system from Newark, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
that
probably.
or it could just be in. I would have to go to Manhattan too, but like,
Yeah, we
probably
could just
find
say
one
one
in Newark.
in Newark works.
Yeah,
It's
we'll
already
just
there.
find one in Newark.
Yeah, you find a ferry and it
I
goes to
remember
Ellis
some there.
Island.
Oh yeah. Wait, can I call my dudes? Be like,
You can
what's
try
up?
to, yeah, using your own phone.
I'll use my phone. Like, click. I think that's how it clunk. And I'm like,
Yeah.
ring, ring, ring.
Ring, 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 ring.
Can I roll a
ring,
D3 to see who the fuck I call?
Ring, ring, ring. I mean, it doesn't matter because
Oh,
you try all three and it never picks up. Like, it just rings for a really, really long time.
And then
damn.
it switches to the Twilight Zone theme.
Yeah.
It's like, this is a rock or something.
Ring, 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 ring.
Oh wait, a quick question. Like, out of universe,
Yep.
how much is it to like have like an upgraded like sin affecting weapon?
3 script. Make a weapon that is by
Um,
default strong against sin.
I don't want my cash card now.
I mean, you don't need a cash card.
All right, can I spend all my script to get both my pistols to have sin affecting the
That's
sin
fun, yeah.
the sin property?
Yeah, they could. They could both be silvered.
Cool. All right, I'll write silvered.
Yep.
These things add combat perspective to my weapons now. Engravings do matter here.
Yep. Engravings do serve a tactical benefit.
Yeah.
But yeah, you do arrive at Ellis Island, and it's absolutely a shithole. It's just a pile of like it's mostly just piles of rubble because it's in total and complete disrepair. Because it wasn't
Oh man,
restored
it
until
smells so much from the land of the
1967,
free. It's like, ugh.
which is
Wait,
probably why the ferry
the
ride
fuck
to
knows
Ellis
how
Island
to
was
go
free.
here?
It's kind of a shithole.
They probably thought I was some weird fucking veteran or some shit.
Yeah, you see like
I
weird
am, but,
mountains
like,
mountains of rubble and bricks.
It's like, well, I mean, I'm here. How the fuck do I stop a laser?
How the fuck do you find your team?
With your hands, supposedly.
Do I hear any like noise? I mean, like how? I mean, it's actually pretty deep.
Roll
It's
a
like a
psyche.
decent size, but
Roll
like,
psyche or investigation.
let me check which one's better.
Yeah, Shen, I don't know
Psyche
when
it
you
is.
arrive.
Psyche it is.
Yep.
Depending on multiple shots do ring out throughout the building.
I mean, yeah, but that's inside the building
at
that
very-
isn't in physical space.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, remember it's a magic entrance that leads to a building much larger on the inside.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 5 on my psyche.
That's a 5 on psyche. That's very good. You can sense that immense sin energy like is in a small little like a very small gap, like roughly the size and shape of the rock phone, like in a pile of rubble. You see?
There's like a small. Is this like Alice in Wonderland?
Maybe.
Well, in for a penny, in for a
Less
pound.
Alice in Wonderland, and much more like the D&D spell, like what's it called? The D&D spell rope trick. genuinely.
I didn't know that. To be honest, I've never seen it actually be used. So,
You know, fair. Requires a 30-foot climb
Actually-
speed, which, you know.
actually, wait. Quick question. Actually, quick question. Can I make a connection check to figure out what the fuck the seventh pentacle of Solomon means?
Go for it.
That's a
5.
5. That's
The
3
seventh
5s
pentacle
in a
of
row.
the seventh pentacle of Solomon is a like one of the many seals from the Book of Solomon that is specifically used to bind demons to your will.
That's
Really interesting.
surprising. But why would he? I'm assuming like he can sense like a bunch of like sin energy.
Yeah, you can
come off
sense
this,
like a
or
ton of
grace
synergy
in
coming from a
general.
very small like pinprick sized thing, like in the bricks, and like you see like on the what's it called on the Zero's phone, there was in fact a app there, but it feels like that app is like fading in color. Like it used to be like a vibrant like blue, but now it's like fading into like a dark gray.
Don't click it.
Yeah, you press the button, and you immediately a large pile of brick and rubble like starts like shifting and moving, and like rearranging into a
Oh.
large like stone door, like a stone doorway with like a metal steel door, like in the middle of it, and this
Neat.
door seems to lead to nowhere. Like it's just a door in the middle of a pile of rubble.
Well,
You could try to open it.
yeah, I'm like, I just put the phones back, and I'm just like, all right, just gonna whip out my guns and get ready for a beating.
Yep.
Yippee! Just gonna run in,
Yeah, you open
kick
the door.
the door down, and just charge in.
Yeah, the door kicks in into a somehow impossibly long, dark concrete hallway. The faint hum of fluorescent lighting, as well as the very faint scent of blood coming from fairly close down the hallway.
Gross.
Looking around a tiny bit, you notice on the ground is the shattered remains of what appears to be a coffee mug, alongside the broken off handle of said mug, as well as like a dark spot, like a very small dark spot, like maybe a foot total in diameter, or like on the wall. And like around the corner, you do see what appears to be a dead science man in a lab coat, flipped onto his back, like next to a pool of his own blood. Like got stabbed, was laying in that pool of blood for a long time, and then got flipped over onto his back.
Mm. That's a. I'm gonna take the coffee.
turtle.
I'm gonna take the coffee mug like handle.
It's
I'm
just a
gonna take that.
handle.
I'm gonna keep it.
Yep.
I'm just
Or
gonna-
like the crunch of broken
I
glass.
like grabbing random things. You never know what they could be used for.
You know, fair.
It's a free. To be honest, it's a free one-use knife for me. Really.
Yeah, fair.
So I'm like,
You do see the hallway continues down further.
I mean, I guess I'll go down. I mean, this guy's not really anyone I know. I don't
Yep.
really care. So
No, you don't recognize him, obviously. Continuing down the
Yeah.
hallway. Know that like when you do you like close the like metal door behind you once you enter?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so you close the metal door behind you. And yeah, you just hear like the click of it, like, it clicks into place.
Sweet.
You can continue further down the hallway, down the dark, dingy hallways.
Huggers.
It goes far, like alarmingly far down this dark hallway without seemingly anything, like a shocking amount of distance. Like you can tell this space is not like a physical space that would like exist in physical 3D like space. It shouldn't be able to physically exist. Going further down, you see a spiral staircase that goes much further down, probably.
Yeah.
Into darkness.
Damn. I swear, these fuckers go everywhere.
Yep. You're gonna take the stairs down.
All right. Well. Yup.
Going down the spiral
I
staircase.
got nowhere else to go,
It is
so
pitch
yeah.
fucking black down here. Like you can't see shit.
All right. Well, that sucks.
You could take a flashlight out of your kit points or something.
Or just tank that shit.
Actually, I have a question for you, Shen.
Yep. What's up?
Could I spend 2 kit points to attach flashlights to my pistols?
That's fun. Yeah. All out for 2 kit points.
Okay. Yep. Just on each revolver, there's gonna be 1 flashlight.
You all right? Yeah. You attach and
just
turn
gonna
on those 2 flashlights, like pointing your gun around, looking around. You see several spent shotgun rounds, a lot of blood, like a fairly large pool of blood, several like burn marks,
Mm.
as well as what appears to have been a like lighter that like exploded in fire.
Oh.
Going
Someone
slightly
has a
deeper
bad
into the
smoke.
back walls, you see the burned out corpses of like several large horrible rat monsters, like horrible naked mole rats.
Yeah.
Some of which got set on fire. One of which got like its head torn apart.
Yeah.
But yeah, continuing further on, you see a large what's it called? Eventually opens up into an actual like room with light. Eventually, and what you see is a large room with a metal door, like an elevator door situation. It has several like bullet holes very clearly put into the metal door. But also on the floor is a large like QWERTY keyboard, or the size of a coffee table.
It's just a keyboard.
Connected by a series of cables to the door. That like sticks along the floor and up the wall, connecting to the top of the door.
Not again.
Can I tell what it does?
You can probably guess that the keyboard is used to open the door. You could do interfacing to figure out further information.
Actually, I would like to use a blasphemy.
Whoa.
Finesse.
Yeah.
This finally comes up.
Form with your hand,
So cool. I'm
category
gonna
range,
go
such as
to the
opening
fucking
door,
key.
picking up objects, or even skills like typing on a keyboard. Oh hey, mention typing on a
So
keyboard.
now I
That's
can get a
crazy.
+1.
Yeah,
So and my interfacing is horrible, so now I can get a +1.
yeah. Interfacing with a +1 dice.
3.
3 will still be enough. You
it
do
was
notice that
bad.
like above the door, like you know, like on elevators, how it like the floor display number. Instead of that like a display thing is slightly longer than it should be, reasonably, and it has like a little like the blinking underline of like showing that it's for like typing letters, and appears to have been 4 digits, 4 letters.
Raven, the alarm went off.
Floor.
You
It's
know
not
what that
4 letters, I know.
Yeah. But yeah, what are you gonna do
Base?
to get this door?
I'm gonna type base.
You type base. Goes. Roll a force.
Sure. That's a 4.
4. You'll take 1 stress.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
Owie.
Yeah.
These things hurt.
Whoa, this is a
I will
family
type-
stream, Toad.
I said youch.
Yeah.
No, the second one you said yowie.
Power.
Yeah.
The power of Yowie.
You're so
My
right.
spears.
Yeah, you know what? I should hide it. I should hide it all.
Spears of yowie.
The power of Yowie is
Hilarious.
imbued in my spear, which technically all spears are imbued with the power of Yowie. Terrible. I'm sorry.
Can I type open?
You type open and it works. The door opens. And you see
Funny.
the door opens with a loud, like pressurized, like hiss, like a psh,
Oh, it's a
and like a
pneumatic,
blast of
pneumatic
steam.
door. All right.
Yeah, it's a pneumatic door. And you
Zach,
see
your
on the other
pizza's
side
uneven.
what appears to be fucking slaughter,
Sorry,
like
I'm the
like a main computer like room with like desks and table, as with like desks and rolling chairs. You see 5 corpses, as well as that's your team, standing there beat to shit, covered in blood. They look exhausted.
Oh, hi guys. I'm back.
Yeah, you
We're
guys
all
had just
so much
obliterated
pain.
Shark Week, and like you hear the hiss of the pneumatic door open, and you just see Dawn on the other side. So you guys are back together.
Oh,
And where were you?
What happened?
You took your sweet time going back.
Yeah, what the hell, dude? We could have used you.
Zero was very insistent on trying to figure out if I was a communist.
This place was fucking terrifying. I
You
just
There
had
was-
to
I hope you know
smite a
that.
guy, so he wouldn't die.
I didn't have
And
enough
you
time
were-
for the rats.
What? Playing computer games?
Why? Hey, wait. Why the fuck did you sneak out of the room? Randy's gonna be like actually pissed. Like you could have just told somebody, anybody. We had no fucking idea.
You
God.
guys heard my phone call. Did you not remember?
No, you snuck out of the room.
Did I? I don't remember. Maybe you guys are remembering wrong. Maybe all that murder is getting through your brains.
We'll say you
Hey,
guys
also-
do
also
notice that
what-
like Donna is covered in blood that you don't think is his.
And what happened to you?
So you remember how I mentioned Zero earlier?
Yeah.
So it ain't my blood. And not like I killed him or anything. Let's not get crazy here. I didn't kill him. But he did explode. So yeah. Couldn't really
So
stop
not only
the
do you
explosion.
sneak out, you don't tell us where you're going. You then somehow
I went
get
to
our
a hospital.
superior killed, and then
Not my
you
fault.
just show.
Yeah.
I'd like to believe you, Don, but you didn't tell us. So how do I know you're just not telling us that you exploded him?
You guys could do a connection roll to like get the certainty of it.
He's like, I don't have explosive powers. You know this.
You're an exorcist with a category 2. You are literally so far beyond human that if you wanted, you could A-train a motherfucker.
What's an A train?
Hey,
Yeah, 1960s,
What's an
remember?
A-train?
What's an A train?
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
A-Chain? They don't
You
even know
could-
about
you could
Telefrag
violently
at this
flash
point.
a person. Yeah.
Like all I can
Reverse
do
flash. That's a good one, actually. Yeah.
all I can do
You're
is type good. I can wiggle my fingers real good, like the ladies. And I can shoot without my gun, and that's about it, really.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So you can shoot without a gun. That's inhuman.
Yeah, if you guys want, you
Whatever,
could roll a
it's fine.
connection.
That
Or
doesn't
no,
blow
David.
up people.
How do I
Like,
know
I
he
don't-
exploded? You told us he exploded.
Do you think I just
You could-
smeared my blood on him? Do you think I just bathed in his corpse? That's gross.
You're
wouldn't-
the
Being covered
one
in
who brought up
viscera is
I wouldn't-
also kind of gross, considering.
I mean, to be fair, we can't say that you don't.
That's really rude of you. How dare? I honestly feel offended now.
No.
Aren't you glad that you got your teammate back to help you throughout your day? Or what is happening here?
I mean,
What's happening?
I mean, we
I've
could
been kind of gone for a while. What happened?
we could have used you like 10 minutes ago, but
let me go to a diabetic person and steal their insulin, and then when they're on the cusp of passing out, give it back to them and say, "Aren't you happy I gave it back to you? Aren't you happy I left you guys to die?
No,
and you just barely
no,
survived?
that's not the same. That's not the same thing. That is
We
definitely
literally
not the
almost
same
died.
thing.
We literally almost died.
Yeah, one of the
Yeah, but
options
that's
was in
part of the
fact
job anyway.
Doc does the work for 7 dice and explodes instantly.
Yeah. We had to spend so much goddamn script on one fucking job, and we didn't even know where you were the entire goddamn time.
Yeah.
To
And
be
we're not
fair,
even gonna
I
make
also
any
don't have
script
any
for this
script.
job because we had to kill our fucking boss.
Well,
I
he
like how
doesn't
you're
pay
mad at
us.
him for killing his superior when you guys had to smite your superior.
Because we didn't lie to him first. If we lied first, then us killing our boss would have been an asshole move.
Mm.
Well,
It's what
first of all, that
it's what
requires me to lie to you. I'm not lying to you, fellows.
Purposeful omission of truth has been proven in U.S. court to be constituted as lying.
Was
First
it
of
proven
all,
in the 1960s?
when, like out of character, when was that? Was that in the 60s? We don't think so.
That was until later.
Okay, morally
When-
speaking, as a human society, people have considered a mission of
Man, this is
fat.
Cain. Morality isn't real.
Yeah. All right. All right.
That's the whole reason Cain exists, is to talk about bad morals.
Anyways, everybody sucks here. What were you doing,
look.
John?
I was getting hair, to be fair. Took me a while. Because I have no money.
Yeah, none of us have money. That you say that like it's.
To be fair, I
unique
at
to
least
you.
wasn't new. I was in Newark, to be fair. So I was in the hospital because Zero grabbed me and was like, "I'm gonna figure out if you're a fucking communist or not." I said, "All right." I can't really deny him to do that. So he drags me to the Newark hospital. Shit blows up because why the fuck not? We go into the birth record area, which is, really fucking weird because, Cain erases most of our fucking information anyway. So what the fuck is he going to look for? But whatever. Waste my goddamn time. Then he starts searching for something. Then and then he some random guy touches him or some shit. And then he blows up. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I grabbed Zero's phone because I'm like, this is probably important, and jumped out of a window. That's why there's glass in my back now, by the way.
As
Like
he
turns around,
leaves
there's
wait,
glass
the
in
wait,
his
scene
jacket.
of this, I'm
Wait,
gonna
hang
look
on,
at
hang on.
Doc, and I'm gonna look at Doc and I'm sorry, Box. What's your character's name?
Lucian.
Lucian.
Lucius.
Lucian.
Lucian.
Sorry.
Lushin.
Luscious.
I'm gonna look at Doc and Lucian as Lucio is going through this. Is he fucking insane?
And first of all,
Did he lose
it's
his
Adonis.
marbles? Did he
Also,
lose his marbles?
yeah.
Like,
Also,
There's
hang
a
on.
roll
A guy
connection.
came in and killed our handler.
Yeah, pretty
a
handily.
guy.
What?
No.
Correct.
A guy touched. He said a guy touched our handler and he exploded, and then he just stole
Correct.
our hand. Then Toad, our friend, stole our handler's
Correct.
phone and just left.
Yeah.
And
Well, first of all,
clocked
not
back
stolen,
into his job.
looted.
So,
Well, first of all, not
Looting
stolen,
is stealing.
looted.
Looting is
Nah,
stealing.
he's dead. Also, it doesn't
That's
matter.
still
Also,
stealing.
to be fair, look. Crimes don't apply to us.
That's
Also,
not
it is
even
probably
human-
I mean,
in you guys and the
that's
company's
that's
best
still,
interest to collect all of the Cain property off of Cain corpses, considering.
also
Exactly.
you're implying that there's an enemy to Cain that's strong enough to kill our handler.
if your objects
Yeah,
that you
pretty
own
easily.
cause damage or destruction to other people, that is still a
Mhm.
crime, and that's still something we
I
can't
think,
you a good man?
I think you're caught up on the fact that
Right.
you guys are implying a lot of things and then trying to incriminate me when I clearly have, instead of doing something else to further my own benefit, I have come to help you, my comrades, in whatever the fuck this shit is. What are we?
We have no employer.
When you says
You
when you,
watch-
when
you
you,
what
when
are
you
you
say
here
we have
for?
no employer,
You
if you're
watch-
a groan from one of the people, the one on the back wall who you guys previously detected had Grace, had some sin, she's like, "Ugh."
I pull my gun out and shoot
I just put my
him.
gun.
We
I'm like,
still
Oh.
have no employer.
Oh my
No, I don't.
God.
Like, for real?
I don't do
I'm like, I thought he was died. I thought he died.
Zombie!
Zombies.
Zombie, bang, bang, bang.
Oh my god, it's a sin. And
They
then
just
I
dump
go
35
pile drive
rounds in him. Randy puts all of the shotgun rounds into him. All of them.
I use
No.
I use all of my
No,
divine
sorry, no, I'm just
agony
like, my God,
preemptively.
bang, bang, bang.
Terrible.
I fucking eviscerate this man.
He's like, where
Oh, you're
am I?
alive.
I'm gonna run over to him. Does he look
This
like
is
he's on the
close as
brink
hell
of
as you
death?
can get.
He's definitely covered in blood. He probably got his shit kicked in pretty bad. You do notice, on a closer inspection, he is missing his left eye.
Okay.
He just got
But he
gouged
doesn't
out
look
of
like he's
him.
about to die. Because if he looks like he's
Not about to die,
I
but he's
can
definitely
do
hurt.
something.
He's not bleeding
I
out. He
can
won't
live-
bleed out. You don't think?
Okay, I can live with him sitting in pain. I can't live with him dying.
Who are you?
Sure.
Why are you here?
Because then he'll be dead and not alive. We're Cain operatives. We were working with Cain operative Shark Week. He
Mm.
was doing an audit on this place.
You're with Cain.
Yeah.
Probably.
Are you guys exorcists?
Oh, I didn't. Sorry, I didn't hear you,
I'm
Shen.
definitely not. I'm
Are you
definitely not
guys
human.
exorcists?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely not human.
Yeah, we're exorcists.
Oh, well, that's great, actually. You can get us out of here.
Yeah, no problem. Happy
Oh.
to
Yeah,
help.
yeah. There was a
I'm
rat
gonna
man, and a bunch of other guys. Oh man.
Ooh.
And like he raised up his left hand, like realized that he's missing his left eye. And I was, oh.
Yeah. Ratman went the path of your left eye. We came in and saw him squished.
Oh
Horrible
no.
sight. So many bodies on the way in.
He like slowly turns in, like looks around, and goes, oh, and sees all of his dead coworkers. Did anyone else make it?
Not that we've seen so far.
Oh.
To be honest, all I got to show for it is this coffee handle.
You hold up the coffee handle,
What the
and immediately you
fuck?
guys recognize that coffee handle as the one that Lucian obliterated a specter with.
Yeah, I figured.
That was neat.
Yeah, fun fact, Lucian hit a ghost for 8 fucking damage.
Yeah, I annihilated it.
That's
That
pretty
was
cool,
the
dude.
smudge
Nice job.
next to the coffee handle. Ah, man. So you guys are gonna get us out of here, right?
Yeah, we can get you out of here. We don't know where to take you though. With all the you know the recent Cain issues, right? I don't know how many people are up to date in the Cain universe to the current Cain fallout.
Yeah, of
You know what I
course.
mean?
Recent issues.
Um,
Yeah, we got a bunch of weird readings earlier today. Is it today? What day is it?
it
It is currently
that's
October the
a
19th.
great. No, that's what I was about to say. Is like that's a great question. What day do you think it is, sir?
October the 18th or something like that.
You're about a day off.
Aw, man.
You've probably been out for a while. It looks like.
Yep.
You look rather pale. I'm sure from the looks of the blood on the ground, I'm sure you guys have been here for a while.
Yeah. But we're gonna get out of here. That's why they sent a guy down here. They sent you guys down here to get us out, right? To get me out.
Oh no, they didn't send us down here to get you out, but we will do that. They sent us down here. They sent us over to do a routine audit on the place. Caden is currently under distress after wrongful
We do audits?
activation of secret. Yeah,
I mean,
everywhere does audits.
Cain
Fuck,
would
dude,
do
even
audits on its
Joker
own
doesn't fuck with the
internal affairs,
IRS.
considering that they have a bunch of money that they're putting into the Ellis Island project.
I'm sorry. I really like the idea that like nowhere in the U.S. or like no government service in the U.S. except the IRS knows about Cain.
We've discussed this before. This is a bit in the last episode that they know about the
Was
Mormons
it?
and the Freemasons.
Yeah. Because we made the whole joke. We made it then too about the Joker and the IRS.
Yep.
It's a good joke.
Neat.
And the IRS literally did try
Great even.
to arrest Elephant Thing for tax fraud.
Mhm.
Oh. And he's like, oh, I'm just gonna like, all right. Fuck, I forget. What's your character's name again?
Lucian.
Lucius. Lucian, excuse me. Now Raven's got me saying it.
Raven did it. He gave
it's
Brock
funny.
brainworms.
I'm like, hey Lucian, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah.
I do apologize, Box, but that was fucking instant. Like I said it one time,
Yeah.
right? I wasn't even sure you heard me, and now it's just there forever.
Yep.
Dude, we all share like the same brain, and we just put more worms in it.
Yeah.
It's less brain,
It's my
more
turn to
worm.
put worms in.
It's my turn to put worms in our brain.
I'm picturing it's like a piggy bank where you like put in like the little pennies, except it's just little
Flink,
worms.
flink.
Yeah, it's
Clink,
that's what the
clink.
script is. It's worms.
Watch.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you gonna say,
I'm
Lucian?
Oh
like,
yeah, by the
Go
way,
ahead.
I'm like, hey, Lucian, quick question. You said it was for like a secret weapon or something?
Yeah.
Was it like a laser or something? Was it like that big weird explosion thing that happened in Manhattan?
what is the value of a script?
I believe, Shannon, I believe that's what we saw, like, on the
Yeah, that's what you
computer
believe it to
data,
be
right?
at this point. You put together the fact that like the part where Manhattan skyline went away was the same time that like an immense seismic activity stopped.
Yeah, yeah, I feel like everything is linked up like that.
So it's this facility? This one right here?
I believe so.
Uh, well, I did get one extra order out of 0 that we should probably work on.
We're not gonna have to roll
I guess that's
negotiation.
I'm like, let me at least tell. I'm like, there was one more thing he told me before he died,
Mm-hmm.
which was, stop the laser from working, at least for now,
Yeah, I'm gonna have you roll
until like,
negotiation because it's
more
actually
people.
lying.
Yeah, that is an active lie, but I don't
I
know.
got a 6.
Oh wow, 6.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Sounds about right. Like Zero
I
was
mean,
pretty
Yeah.
distressed about that
It's
laser.
Exorcists. Do you want us to roll against this?
I mean, he got a 6. You know.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
also get a 6.
I could get more 6s.
I'm gonna say yes. This is double hard. You have to at
Trust.
least have have a good in negotiation and roll double 6s. This is extra hard.
Dude, joke's on you. I am good in
This
negotiation.
man took his erectile
Yeah,
dysfunction
so-
medication for this one.
Whoa. Yeah, double 6s. What you
He
would
took his
need.
Viagra for this one.
So yeah, if
Yeah,
you're
I mean, there's no
roll-
way. There's no way I can get double 6s. Yeah, that's a 1 and a
Yeah, no, 1 and
5.
5. So yeah, no, seems
You know that makes
reasonable.
6.
I mean, it's theoretically possible.
Like Zero was pretty
Theoretically
pissed about that
possible.
laser. That was the whole thing.
Yeah, like I might as well try, but yeah.
Nope.
I mean, that sounds about right.
It's like, I mean, granted, it's like, to be honest, like, it's like, it was kind of fucking wild. I jumped out a window. That was scary. Uh, Pretty sure he was there for all the bullshit. But I mean,
Oh yeah, by the way,
and before you ask, no, I couldn't get Zero's corpse. It literally blew up.
yeah. Did you?
Like
I mean, you saw
nothing.
you
It
saw the guy
just
that you
torched
saw the
it.
guy that did it, right?
Before you.
What? What, Raven?
Oh my god, we would never. What do you mean get his corpse? That's our superior. He just died.
Totally not bringing up the fact that you can't get the corpse of your spirit because you also blew him up.
Hilarious. I'm like, this shit's crazy.
Crazy. I was crazy once.
Yep.
It's like,
Oh God,
He's like, though I will say, on the way back, I did get something really cool though.
What'd you
hmm
get?
He's like, yeah, Don is just gonna show off his like silver pistols. Like, look at these things. Ain't it cool?
Made his guns shiny.
Oh yeah, those look
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, these gonna hurt Sins real good now.
Yeah, the injured
Yeah, I'll
scientist
drop
man
him
so
and
like
rob
gets
him.
to like rises to his feet like very wobbly, like he's putting himself on the back wall with his hand. He's like, "All right, I think I can walk."
Okay,
Ah man. So to get back out,
I
we
ain't gonna
just need
stop
to
you.
go back through the front, and you guys have like you guys have the key, right?
There's a key.
Yeah. You
Now we
said
left the
you said
door
you had,
open.
you said you had a guy coming on the audit when you would have the key.
I look at the other 3. I'm like, you guys have keys?
Correction. We had a key.
We had a key. We got jumped in the dark at one point, and then at some point
Uh-huh.
our boss died.
So
Oh, you
you're
guys have another
saying
boss?
that the one who had the key.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
is
That's
no longer
really not
one of the
good.
ones in with us. Yeah. But as far as I know, we left the door open, especially if he was able to wander in here. I say, pointing at Don.
So about that,
Hmm.
hey,
You
random
do.
guy. It's like, so is there
I need to
another way out?
Don.
Name's
Is there
Douglas.
another way out?
I mean, the next
There's
people that
gotta be
would
a
come in
back
would be
entrance, right?
presumably another auditor or more like technicians or exorcists would eventually come in. Maybe. I hope.
So there's only one entrance in here.
Yeah, for security reasons. It's a supernatural entrance and exit. There's a whole bunch of classified information and documents in here,
I like walk over
alongside
and I'm like,
incredibly
okay.
important people with information and talents that Cain really cannot afford to have one go missing to die.
How strong do you think that wall is?
It appears to just be a concrete wall. He sees you eyeing it up, and he looks at you, and he says, "I mean, you could break it down, but like that wouldn't do anything. That wall would presumably just go to another wall behind it, and that another wall behind it. It's not a real physical space. It's a pseudo space."
I know. I'm not planning on trying to break
Oh.
the wall.
Oh,
I'm planning on trying to break the area past the wall. I could sin overflow. In theory,
kind of
Shen.
dangerous, ain't it?
Isn't that really dangerous?
No, not at all.
Because if you can't get through and you sin overflow, like you turn into a monster.
Oh, I won't do that. I still your first one's free. Remember? I say with a
one's
laughing
free.
tone.
Meanwhile, it's like in lore, the most painful shit you could be going through.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
sin overflow is not a good time.
Well, I didn't say,
but
hey, let's
I'm
sit
like,
down, crack a few cold ones, and go into Sin
Yeah.
Overflow. I said I could maybe use Sin Overflow to tear a hole in reality. That's what I said, okay? I didn't say I was gonna have fun.
Yeah,
That sounds
because
like
it's
a lot of
not
work.
just physical space. Like you know how Flux has a super sin holder called the Spool
Yeah.
that like allows a greater scale of time control. There's a similar one.
Sure.
There's a similar object somewhere in Cain. Super top secret, even I don't know where it is. Called the Cube. It controls space. It's how gate users are able to, produce matter and increase the size of things. Like, it shouldn't work because there's not enough mass. It all goes into the cube and all comes out from the cube. So technically, we'd presumably be somewhere deep in the cube. In a top secret vault, somewhere, anywhere in the world.
Okay.
So
If
even if
we
you were to
all
tear through the
hold
physical space
hands
here, we'd
around one
at most
person
show
and
up
go into
not in
Sin
New York.
Overflow, and then we have them go into Sin Overflow, right? They can reach super, or they can reach God.
They can reach the
Sin
cube.
It seems like a
Overflow.
really bad idea and
They've
all
become a
around.
category 7.
I'm like, I look at the scientist guy. I'm like, hey man, quick question.
Yeah, no,
Is there like more stuff
that's the
further in?
ritual to make Super Saiyan
More stuff
God.
further in. This is kind of the furthest back point. This is where meetings and such are held between the rest of us for all of our research and such.
Well, I mean, I guess I can just go look.
Oh yeah, might as well
I
tell
mean,
you at this point.
presumably,
Douglas Chandler, in rating in rating and development, information of the information branch.
Oh, neat.
shake his hand. Nice name.
My
Nice to meet
my
you.
name is it's like my name's Don, but well, my name's Adonis, but you can just call me Don.
Nice to meet you, Don.
I'm Randy Holton.
All right.
I mean, we could always just check the door, see if it works. Because why not?
I mean, we could always
No
take.
harm, no foul, right?
Yes.
I would ask the door. I would ask the door to open, but I'm out of juice right now.
Fair enough. Wait, John, quick question.
Yep.
When Rasputin was talking about, hey, you should try to like stop the laser.
Yes.
Is
Yeah.
like the laser in the room with us?
Is
What?
the laser in the room with us?
Huh?
Toad. The orbital.
Also, like you described it as,
space
hey, you should
laser.
probably stop the laser and not stop the fucking laser. That's an order. It's very funny.
Hmm?
And also the fact that you phrase it as a try your best to stop the laser, maybe, and not stop the fucking laser. That's an order. It's
Yeah,
very
but that's how I
funny.
always word things.
Fair. Maybe if it's not
And
too
no
inconvenient,
joke.
if you have the time, turn off the laser if you feel like it.
But yeah, no,
You know,
I'm just like,
The orbital
I
laser
was asking.
that's in the current room with us.
Yeah, it's not in the room. It's presumably in
Yeah, can
orbit.
No, I meant like the fucking computer system to control the lasers in here,
You have no
right?
fucking idea.
No, this is not. As far
That's
as
what-
we know, this is not the laser area.
Yeah, no, this is a
Where the
That's
fuck's
information.
not
the
like-
laser?
Yeah, no, this is an information and record keeping area.
Yeah, we
Oh.
didn't come to the laser area. We went on a completely
Oh.
separate mission to you. Why do you think we were going on the same mission? This is why we were upset at you. Fuck you.
Look, it's not my fault. I got a completely different order, and
You
you
guys
got
don't
a
need to
new
stop.
boss,
You
and you
guys
got
do not
mad
need
that
to
I
have this
killed
argument in
that
universe.
old
You
boss.
guys have this argument out of universe.
That's fine. No, that's fine.
No. I know. I
Like,
am teasing.
I'm like, yeah, I know. It's like Don just like, wait. He like looks at like, Doug. Can I call you Doug?
I prefer Douglas, but yeah.
All right. I'm like, all right, cool, Doug.
What
Where's
if I
the
draw
laser
it out?
room?
I'll go last.
Laser
Is
room.
that okay?
I wasn't in
The
charge of.
laser.
I wasn't in charge of lasers.
Who was in charge of lasers?
Looks around at the pile of bodies. That one
Oh.
fell to teeth.
Hey,
Wait. Are you talking about you? Wait, you weren't able to go in
Lucian.
there?
I mean, yeah, we all have
You're the
different
one with ghost
specialties,
powers,
and
right?
No.
No.
That's my
different
campaign.
specialties and clearances.
Yeah, Randy, what did I ever turn into a ghost? I just have stuff on me, like a joy buzzer or like
Oh, that's
a
right.
lighter.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
he's
right. I forgot
he's
you're the
Mr. Prop
Joker.
Comedy.
You're the Joker, baby. Yep.
He's the Joker, baby.
I'm the Joker, baby.
He's
And
the
then he
rat
gets hit
Joker,
by
No,
the
baby.
I'm
piano
picturing
and
it's not.
dies.
Picturing there's no space. He's the Joker baby.
Yeah.
I only know the meme of the animation Joker that goes, "I'm the Joker, baby," in a really
That's
high pitched
classic,
voice, and then has a piano
Yeah.
drop down him. Yeah, Shen knows it.
Yep,
I
classic.
love that one.
We reference it constantly.
Yeah, Anton Wiseau's a new Joker.
yeah.
Oh yeah, wait. So yeah, what was Dougie Doug saying about
Yeah,
the
I'm in
laser
charge of
room?
actual record keeping, not in charge of, controlling the laser. I used to have
Oh.
I had a
The
talent for it.
laser
I
that
get
we have
memory.
yet to confirm is even in this building.
Well, he says the controls are actually in this building, but it's just that points out that guy was in charge of it.
Yeah.
Wait, did he have a specific code for it or something?
Yeah, I didn't know it.
I mean,
The way access works is you see that door and you
Yeah, I
point
was
to
gonna
like the
ask.
pneumatic door. You type where you
Yeah.
want to go, and then it goes there. Different words go to different places. Open is the general term
Uh-huh.
for getting into everyone's access room.
yeah. Oh, so it comes with a special funny code for him to get to the laser room.
Yeah.
Sean, quick question: is his body intact?
Yeah, his corpse is intact. None of the rest of them were not
Really?
exorcists. This guy got grace, presumably as a result of getting stabbed a bunch.
He literally. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's funny. I'm just gonna.
Also, yes, I made them
I guess I'll,
non-exorcists, so you guys can't just get 5 XP from this room.
No, that's fair. No, I'm like, do you? I'm like, if you don't
joking.
mind, I'm just like, you can look. He's like, you can look away, Doug. I'm gonna go look. He's gonna I'm gonna shuffle around and see what's on him.
All right.
Also, what kind of key
What
do you
else?
think it is that opened? Like, do you think it was a physical key that he would have had that allowed him access
No, it's a
to
type.
the cube?
No, it's a typing thing. You have to type a word. It's a keyword.
No, that's the automated door. We're talking about
The actual main door to the entrance into the facility
Yeah.
itself.
Oh, the laser.
Yeah.
Oh, the laser door needed an actual key.
No, not the laser
No,
door.
the
The
door to
one
get
for the
into
facility,
the
the one that assembles itself
building.
out of brick and stone.
The space door.
Oh, he's like, oh wait, he's like, oh wait, oh I had this thing. Hold on. I pull out the other phone with its funny little
Yeah, you
trinket.
pull out Zero's phone, you like look at it, like, yeah, there's this app here, and you realize that it's that app that was fading in color has gone totally dark.
Oh. Well, I mean, that's how I got it. Well, at least I got here. That's something.
At least I got in and closed the door.
You know, I didn't think. It's like, look, it's not. Look,
Yeah,
it's
this
not
one
my
Randy
fault. You guys
used this.
I'm dead.
He's like,
I
Randy. He's like, Randy. It is not my fault that your superior died with the key. That's not my fault. Simply not my fault. How would I know? How would I know? And like, I closed the door because what if? And hear me out. Anything comes into the door. Literally anything. That's bad news bears for everyone in this room. Because you guys don't look like you can handle it. No offense.
I
So
pull my gun on him.
I thought about
Oh.
The
ours.
longer he keeps talking, the more I just want to pull my gun on him.
You could.
The
Chad,
more
what do
you
I
keep,
find
like,
on this guy's corpse?
Roll an investigate.
go do anything else other than
That's a
tell
3.
Randy
That's
that
a
he
3.
should be thankful.
Looking through his pockets, you find
For
like
your
his
shenanigans.
wallet. You find his wallet.
Oh, cool, a wallet. Oh, yoink.
Yeah, it has a like driver's license. His name was Teeth Obligation. His parents named him
Oh,
Teeth
that's a name.
Obligation. What a name.
Teeth obligation. Cool.
And like, $20 in cash.
I'm taking that $20. Yank.
So fucked up.
He doesn't need it.
No fair.
Also, I don't really need it, to be fair.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm taking it. I mean, I might as well take stuff.
Yeah. I know if you want to. Roll a psyche.
I got this.
I got a 5.
3.
Here comes a 6 right here.
That's a
Oh, right now. Oh, that's a 4.
4? I mean, a 4 is still good
right
enough.
here.
4 and 5 are
That's
both
where
good.
we'll. I'm hungry.
Zach, you're gonna roll psyche.
No, he doesn't want to.
Sorry. Zachariah. That's a Raven 2.
That was my thin roll.
Oh, no, that's a 6. Yeah.
That's a 6. Goddamn.
You
Okay,
can-
Bonus
so
silver
4,
for
5, 6.
this.
Literally everybody aside from Randy. You can sense a presence in this facility.
Oh no.
Oh.
Another one.
Now, interestingly, you didn't sense his
Another
friends
one
coming
gone,
in,
another
and you
one
don't know
gone,
why you didn't sense
another
it
one
coming
past the
in.
dust.
Like,
it just
from the
got here?
entrance?
The exact
Everyone-
location of it is not entirely clear. It's somewhere through that like airlock door, through the pneumatic door
Everyone-
back in the
Be
actual
on your
like
guard.
back
There
in the
seems to
hallways.
be something here with us. I don't know what it is, but I can presume I can assume, based on current events, it must not be friendly.
Douglas slow turns to Doc, then
I'm
slow
gonna-
turns back to Randy. Was he always Scottish?
I was about to say, why are you slowly turning Scottish?
No, wait. I
You
love
guys,
it.
you know the fucking hilarious thing is, I love the idea that like, because I like just imitate different doctors upon my own whim. So I love that like the idea that in universe, you guys are just kind of having this conversation. Meanwhile, there's a fucking blinding light in the background that nobody addresses as Matt Smith regenerates into Peter Capaldi.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
wait,
right.
no,
accurate.
Peter Capaldi's voice just comes out of Matt Smith's body.
No.
Oh god, it's
they, like,
worse.
yeah.
No, Shen, the thing is,
You know what this
edit
is? This is
users
the
at the
original
start
like
of every
non-ADR to
session
over Darth Vader.
change part of themselves.
Yeah, it really is.
This is the original
Okay,
like
so
non-ADR
yeah,
art
go
Darth
on.
Vader, where like the original body model for Darth Vader said his lines, but like he was like the 6'2" like Scottish man. So he's like so he's like you're waking Obi-Wan. Like it's really funny. It's like innately funny.
God. Excuse me.
Phil keeps him in line. It's very funny. He's like
I really
incredibly
like the idea that
muffled.
when the dude says, "Was he always Scottish?" I just look at him and I'm like, maybe it changes. What do you mean it changes?
What do you mean it changes? It changes. He changes.
I
You
don't
mean
know what
he changes? He changes.
I don't know what it started
Look,
as. What do you mean
It-
it?
He's like, look, we call him. Look, he's eccentric. Okay, like don't make fun of him.
He's
But
European.
yeah, that is the
Don't make
easiest
fun of
answer.
him.
It's just he's
Yeah.
eccentric.
Yeah, he's an eccentric
Autistic.
European.
Don't make fun of him.
Oh, I
Yeah,
mean,
what
all
do you
right,
guys
we can
do
go with
now?
that, sure. Can I try
You
a
can't tell me the
keyword?
doctor isn't autistic.
Can I try a keyword for the door?
Sure, you
They
can try.
can't hear you. You walked away from your microphone.
For the
Oh,
laser door,
okay.
Shen?
Yeah, you could try. You could try typing 4-letter keywords.
Okay. Wait, 4 letters?
Yep, it's the same keyboard setup.
All right. How about this?
What 4-letter word are you gonna type now?
Wait, does it have to be an actual word, or is it just like 4 letters?
Might be a 4-letter word, might be 4 letters. You'll have to guess. You'll have to figure it out. That's
Okay,
my
I'm gonna
puzzle.
try laser. I'm gonna try laser.
Laser's not 4 letters.
LASR.
That is 4 letters. Yeah, laser.
Megaforce.
Laser.
Oh man, that's a 5.
5. So you only take one sit. You take one stress.
Damn, I was gonna say 1 cent.
No, one stress.
Damn it.
He goes,
This sucks.
He Douglas turns to you and he goes, I don't think you'd be able to brute force it. You've only got 5 or 6 of them in ya, considering. They're kind of not designed to be brute forced.
You can't tell me my limits. No.
Goes even further beyond.
Wait, I forgot. Shen, does
Plus
this
Ultra.
does this door specifically have a what do you call it?
But
Does this door have a specific thing about it? Like it's its own specific keyboard?
I mean the keyboard on on the main entrance side of the room that you guys came in from, and also a keyboard on presumably the inside of each of the rooms that it leads into. There's one in the open room, and there's one presumably in the laser room, and one presumably in other rooms.
Okay, yeah. I was like, for the keyboard on the laser room, because no one else uses it except for that one guy.
Well, no, you aren't
Jen,
in the laser room.
No. Oh.
It
what?
genuinely,
I thought
it works like the Howl's Moving Castle door, where you press the buttons and the door switches. So the door's always a
it
straight
switches
line
from the
through to the other
inside?
room, to whatever room you're trying to go into.
Okay, so the switches are on the other end?
Well, you guys can't access the laser keyboard because that's inside the laser room. You guys are in the open room.
So we would have to get out of the open room, type words, and hope to pray
Well, no,
to
you
God.
can type from the open room into the laser room, keyboard. It would go there, presumably. It would go there.
Actually, wait, Jen, I have his ID, right?
Every door is double-sided. Yep.
Yeah, okay. Jen, I have his ID card, right?
ID card
guy?
for
Teeth man?
obligation. You have his driver's license. I was
Teeth
like,
man.
he doesn't have a lanyard ID.
Honestly,
he has a
Zach, I
driver's
put
license.
one on Asterion as a rogue,
Oh, wait.
so it's
Wait,
gonna
he
go
doesn't have.
wild.
Wait, he doesn't have an illegal ID. It's just his
That's
name.
fun.
Well, no, he has a driver's license. That's a legal ID.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You said
Does it have
ID
his
card, which
birthday
would
on it?
imply a lanyard ID.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, no, I meant a driver's license.
Yeah, you have his birthday. It's January 14th of 1948, something like that. 1938. Actually, he'd be 28 then. I did do math.
Damn. I was like, maybe if his birthday could fit it, but it doesn't because it's 5. 6 if you want to be a dick, but. No, I'm gonna be trying to figure this out. Everyone, I'm like, I look at that. I'm like, you've never seen this guy type his password out before? Or are you obligated to look the other way?
We're obligated to look the other way, obviously. Also, again, we're working with top secret, hyper, what's it called? All the hyper advanced security systems. You're really not supposed to look. It's not even you aren't supposed to look. You aren't able to look. There's something in our brains. They had to put it in our brains at some point. Your eyes can see white space when somebody else touches the keyboard.
Oh, okay. All right, I get you.
I like
this sucks.
Toad's world better, where everything is just kind of out there and in the open,
Yeah, no, it turns out that maybe the guy who has the ability to possibly destroy like all life on Earth is kind of high security.
No,
Actually,
no. Like,
Shen, I have a
What do
weird.
you
Shen, I have a
mean?
weird idea.
Obviously, you just
idea
let
to
that guy
ask.
go on and do whatever it is he wants.
that's what I'm saying.
Shen, I have a weird idea for you.
Yeah. What?
Wait a minute. All right, hold on. Quick question for you, Shen. The key. All right, so the other keyboard would be on the other side of the door, right?
The keyboard that he would presumably use to get out of the laser room. Yes.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna go to the door. I'm gonna do something fucking cool.
All right.
He's gonna
I'm
rip
gonna
it in
spend-
half.
I'm gonna spend my last psyche point, a psyche burst, to go while I'm at the door. I'm like,
Man.
this might work. And he's like, I'm gonna use my finesse to, because as a category 2, I could use the keyboard from in that room and type open.
I will tell you, you could do this, but it will be hard. Because you don't like you can't like see through the hands to like know where they're going.
It's a modern, it's a regular keyboard.
Well, yeah, but like what's it called?
I know
Like,
what a keyboard looks like.
that's not the issue. The issue, you need to like find the laser room with this. There's
don't
multiple
believe
rooms
you.
this door technically leads to simultaneously.
Prove your guy knows what a keyboard is. Nah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this is hard.
But you hold on, wait, hold on. Before I even use it, wait, you're telling me I don't even know which room is the laser?
Well,
room?
yeah, the door leads to like 8 rooms technically, despite it only being a 2-way door. God, holy shit! Is anybody
I'm really
else able to
bad.
like wrap their head around this? Is it
No.
just Toad, or am I like
It's
totally
just
like
me, apparently.
describing
I
things?
don't-
I mean,
Okay, hold
I
on.
mean, it's a weird concept of like a weird quantum door.
Okay,
I
hold
get
on.
it. I get it.
Run this
I do.
by me one more time. I'm
Okay,
having trouble
so,
figuring.
assuming the way the-
Specifically, not because I can't understand it, but
Just
because I'm
make
having
sure.
trouble understanding what the problem is.
Okay,
No,
so
my brain is just like, it's like I don't see like a weird. I like my brain is like the
technically,
keyboard's in like the
technically the
front.
door is not actually connected to all of the rooms simultaneously. The door is connected from one room to another room. Every time you type a specific word in, that's what the hiss of noise is the door is literally shifting. The door is shifting where its exit
Oh yeah,
point
no,
is.
that's fine. Yeah, okay, I get
Oh.
that.
Yeah, no. It's like Howl's Moving Castle, where it has a
essentially-
dial that
it's-
turns that goes to different towns.
Yeah.
Sean, you know what I was thinking
It's a
about?
it's a revolving door if every
Yeah.
exit led somewhere new.
If every exit is a straight
Yeah.
on, like 180-degree angle. You won't
You know
get a
what
straight
my
line.
you know what my brain's example was immediately?
What?
Remember that Futurama episode where the guy where he goes to the office and it's just like the weird Rolodex of like all small offices they has to go through?
Yeah. No, the other idea that I
That-
thought of is like, like the train, like how train stations have like that turntable for like rotating trains in and out. It's like that, genuinely.
Oh yeah.
There's that.
Oh yeah, that was the other idea I was thinking.
But technically, the like open room
But-
and the main
okay.
entrance room like rotate.
Actually, because he says that he sees white noise when he operates the keyboard, right?
Yeah, it's just kind of blank.
But can I ask you something different then?
Like what?
Whenever it switches to a different room, does it make like a giant like sound?
Well, yeah, that's the psh noise, but like it makes that noise regardless of the room.
No, I mean like in transition. Like let's because there's 4 rooms, right? Or like 6 rooms or something.
Yeah. I think there's
Right,
8
let's say
rooms that you know.
yeah, that's what I don't know. I wouldn't know. Anyway, so let's say you want to go to your room, right?
Yeah.
But someone else just used the keyboard to go to like hypothetically the opposite side of this spinning this rotary room rotator thing.
Well, yeah, the door would close behind the door
Would you
closes
be able to
behind you when you
hear?
enter.
Would you be able to hear how many clicks, how many rooms it passes, or no?
No.
Damn it!
Because also it's not moving in 3-dimensional space, technically. It metaphorically
Oh,
works as
that
a
makes more
rotator,
sense.
but it's literally closing a portal
yeah,
and opening
yeah.
a portal inside a gigantic 4th-dimensional cube.
So essentially,
Okay,
think
that
of
makes
it
a lot
like,
more sense.
yeah, think of it
Technically,
like a
this
bunch
room is
of-
not a room; it's a spaceship. Genuinely.
Oh, that's even more. I am trying to like figure out how to get into this dumb room,
Think of
and I'm like,
think of like
can't find a way in.
think of a prison, right? Except instead of like the rooms being connected, they open portals from one cell to the next one. Except
Yeah.
it's random.
I mean,
Well,
it's
it's
not
not
random.
random
It's
if
you
you know the
decide which
code.
one you go to
Yeah.
because you know the
Well, no.
numbers or
Well, yeah,
words.
because they created the system and they took control of the sin, they built an entire system on it. But
Yeah.
like, I meant in
Um,
general,
Yeah.
it's just
Hey,
space
Shane, can I
powers.
try a weird? Can I try a weird one?
I mean, you
Like a
could
weird,
still like try
weird.
finesse. It'll just be a hard check and like.
No, I'm not gonna. Oh, no, I'm not gonna finesse this one, but I do
Okay.
want to try like a room code number.
All right. What would it be?
Let's try this. I'm gonna type in king.
King. Roll a force and then a psyche.
Oh, that's a double 5.
Why
That's
are
a
you
1 on
being
psyche.
so
My
fucking
eye!
bold?
Okay,
My
so you take one. So you take
brain!
1 stress, and you don't think that leads to anything.
Okay.
The door doesn't
Oh, that's
change.
it.
Yeah, that's it. You took
Oh,
1
that
stress.
sucks. Oh,
Also,
that blows.
everybody who wants to, aside from Toad, who just rolled a psyche, everybody else roll a psyche also.
Yeah, see, I'm just gonna keep failing.
Nope, can't.
You
Since
see, I'm just gonna keep
by the way, I
passing.
forgot to say this earlier when Zach did his Scottish bit. I would like to guard Douglas.
okay, that makes sense. Okay, so only
Yeah,
Lucian,
that's
you
it.
can
He's the
sense
only
this.
living person here.
Lucian,
Yeah.
did you roll the 6 before? No, that was Doctor rolled the 6, but you rolled a
No, that
4,
was
which is
me.
still
Yeah.
enough. You know that sense that you felt before from there's another presence in this building? That presence you can sense is much, much closer. Time is running out.
All right, guys,
So
we're,
no.
we're running out of time. We
You
got
smell like this very, very
we gotta-
faint
we gotta-
smell. That's a little hard to describe. It's like kind of herbal-y.
my new rat nose is picking up something.
I know not in the
Rat
weed
nose?
way,
Your
like
rat powers.
the somebody's cooking basil way, like basil or barley or something.
Oh, that's a good.
Oh yeah, Don, you never noticed. My face is more rat like now.
Oh yeah,
I
he
like
got rats
shove my
ratified.
flashlight.
He got
I'm like,
ratified.
ugh.
Yeah, he got
Sorry,
ratified.
but ugh.
No offense, but
He's like,
No offense, but
Ugh.
he's like,
no
oh,
offense,
he's
but
like,
it shoots him in the
Lucian.
face.
It's like Lucian. It's like Lucian. I hope you don't mean. It's like I hope you know it is not because of the color of your skin.
It's because you're a rat.
It's just because you're a rat.
I pull out my gun on Don.
Hold on, guys, could you guys help me figure this out? Could you
No.
guys help me figure out to get into this dumb room?
We already tried rats, didn't we?
No.
Wait, there's supposed to be there were supposed to be 7 other people, right? I assume they all died.
There were 6 people plus Douglas, and the other 6 died. Yes, there were 5 people in this room, and then the one in the main entrance who died.
hey, it's a 4-letter word.
Wait,
right?
that means there's
That's
supposed to be. Wait, Douglas,
No?
you said there might have been 8 rooms.
Well, yeah, this is the 8th room.
Oh,
You know.
well, that fucking. All right. There's gotta be something that could be. Wait, Douglas, quick question.
Yeah.
You said you keep records and shit, right?
Yeah, I'm record keeper.
Would that record any usages of weapons and such and experiments in here?
I mean, they'd have to report to me if they're like doing anything like they're supposed to, and they do most of the time.
And when was the last time you left this place?
This place referring to this room, or this place referring to the facility?
The facility.
Oh, the facility. That was a good like month and a half ago. I was brought in.
And now let me ask you one more thing.
Yep.
When was the last time you actually? Could we go into actually? How did they notify you when things happen? Did they just talk to you personally?
They talked to me personally.
send you,
When we
like, a
go
message?
into this room for like a meeting of like larger scale discussions. Because, collaboration is expected.
Could we? I assume you keep a record of those conversations as well.
Yeah, got it all in the records hall. If you want me to bring you guys
Could
there?
we go into? Could we go into your room?
Sure thing. And, you step
I mean,
away
we
from
still
the
have to
keyboard and he,
audit the place.
goes over. He looks over to the keyboard.
Can I look?
Yeah, you can see just fine because you don't have a brain implant telling you that you can't.
Oh, well,
What's he
Toad, the
typing
only
in?
reason
What's he
we
typing
were
Types in
auditing the
read,
place is 'cause
R-E-A-D.
Rad.
No, R-E-A-D.
We don't-
Read, you stupid fucking asshole.
I can't. To be fair, I can't. I thought you said RAD.
No,
For some reason.
R-E-A-D. It's a 4-letter word.
No, I kind of want it to be rad
Come
now.
on, Rad.
One of the
Okay,
rooms is
rad.
rad. That's the secret 9th room.
Mhm.
That's where you smoke weed.
It's just where you smoke. Yeah, yeah. It's just where you smoke weed.
Terrible.
But, so yeah,
Yeah, he presses read and the door like psh, and opens. And what you see is very interesting. It appears to be a 1-to-1 model
Yeah.
recreation of a 2-scale suburban family home from the 1950s.
oh, it's a nuclear family.
Suburban urban family living room.
I'm like,
Oh,
ooh,
this
it
is-
has the weird little fire pit in the middle with the weird cat with a semicircle couch. Neat.
Yeah, the conversation
Wow, this is
pit.
the nicest house I've seen.
Yeah, it's a conversational
The
pit. And there's also
conversation
a
pit.
separate couch that goes to a big tube TV.
That's all.
There's a really gaudy wooden dining room table.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask Doug. I'm like, what was the last? Actually, do you have the name of what the laser room is supposed to be called?
Laser room? I don't know, I just
Yeah.
referred to it as a laser room. I was kind of new
What-
here, and the rest of them didn't really talk to me much, aside from business.
Do you whenever he referred to it, what did he call it?
He said something about how he was going to work, and he does air quotes on that. I don't know what he does in there, man.
And what was the last record you kept of his of the usage?
And as you guys walk, this point, you guys walk into the what's it called, into the conversation pit, and he starts going through bookshelves. There's an elaborate series
Yeah.
of bookshelves. And he's like,
Mhm.
and as you look at the actual bookshelves, you see that they're not bookshelves that hold academic books or whatever. They hold what appears to be large TV watch guides, channel number
That's
guides.
so fucking funny.
And he pulls one of them out and it's there we go. And he flips through it for a really long time. And he's like, that'd be 42.86. And walks over to the TV and starts turning the dials. And 42.86, the broadcast fuzzes around in static until eventually it gets to a series of numbers written down. 4, 68, 2, 27, 8, 16, 12, 48, 26, 24, 8, 16, 9, 47, 8, 46, a ton of numbers. Rows and rows of this stuff. And he's like, yeah, he told me to write all this stuff down. I don't know what it means, but he'll presumably need it he's presumably gonna need it later.
Could you repeat those numbers? You mind if I write them down?
Sure thing.
Wait, double question. Are these numbers important to write down?
No. Keeping it real.
I don't know. I don't want to
Sorry.
fuck you mention it.
Sorry.
Yeah, because
Some people like exposition, Toad.
I wanted to list a whole lot
Exposition-
of meaningless numbers, because both
Yeah.
you don't know what they're significant for, and neither does Douglas.
I guess. You're telling
Yeah,
me. All right.
I mean, it
Is
makes
it-
sense. It's forces you don't understand. You wouldn't understand
And
them.
also, you guys could have watched the VOD to get the numbers if you really wanted to.
I tried to write them down because I was like, no, these are going to be important, and Shen was way too fast.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
yeah, that
No,
that
you're good.
that
You're good.
and
It's just
he
really
kind of just stopped naming the numbers after a
Yeah.
while. So
yeah,
he's
no, then he
about
eventually
not
was just
mattering.
like, no, it's just a ton of numbers.
Yeah.
Like, okay, never mind.
Because
Because I'm making up
when
numbers
Shen
on the
says-
spot, dude. Bitch.
Yeah, no. When
Fair
Shen
enough.
got
I
to
get
the
it, it's
point
just really
of-
funny.
Yeah.
When Shen got to the point of and then a ton of numbers, it's like, okay, this is exposition. This is cool.
Yeah, these don't matter. These numbers do not matter. It just matters if I actually
these
have the numbers.
matter.
Whoa.
This is how
no,
Shen
bro,
presents
that's
the way that
what they
Douglas
mean.
archives stuff is very strange.
So I was like, Douglas, that's all he told you the last time you saw him like that?
Yeah, that was the last thing he told me about 2 days ago, 3 days ago from your clock, actually.
Okay. Wait. What the fuck? Well, he tells you a bunch of random fucking numbers. I'm assuming most of the researchers
I already
perished
rolled into
to
the
the.
psyche. This is risky. This is a risky psyche roll.
Do we have to make it?
Yes.
Okay.
Ah,
That's a 5.
It's 5.
watch this. I'm gonna get a
Yeah.
6 right here.
Damn it.
5's
Five.
pretty
That's a
good
5.
still.
Pretty good. Like 6, but like 1 less.
4. That passes.
Yeah, but still slightly bad things. Doc's the one who doesn't pass. Meaning that bad
Guys,
things
he's
are
right
happening to
behind
you.
me, isn't he?
And bad Cecily is going to happen to Randy.
Well, because you said risky, not hard.
Well, no, I'm aware, but like a 4 is still something bad happens when you succeed.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, risky still means bad things happen regardless.
What happens? Doc, there is a presence behind you. Randy, you sense it exactly in time for you guys to both get walloped by something, by a horrible force,
God.
to get hit by it. Let me roll my d6s. Yeah, 2d6. 2 5s and a 3. Goddamn. You boys are gonna get hit for 4 stress each.
Youch.
Randy, you're allowed to react. Doc is not.
Yikes.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Randy will be allowed to react. Doc is not because Randy got a 4, which means he sends it just as it happens.
Oh,
Awesome. Okay, so first.
The other 2, you guys sense it like just in time to
Oof.
like leap forward around this.
Let's go. Okay, so
Yep.
the first D6 I rolled was for my background, loner, dust
Yep.
to dust. The second one I rolled was for Iron Soul. I take 3 stress, but I remain on my last one.
Yep.
And don't take an injury.
You all right? But yeah, the other 2, and at this point, like as what's it called, as Randy and Doc both get launched forwards, or that like a ridiculous speed. You guys feel like you're hit by a fucking car. What you see is a large semi-humanoid figure wearing a large like gigantic white cloak with like a pointed top to it.
Mhm.
It is holding like over its shoulder what appears to be a gigantic burning cross that it has just hit you with.
God. This guy
Oh.
crucified.
hello.
But yeah, it's just like standing there in the doorway. Like just barely out of the doorway. It's horrible, like gigantic cloaked body, like what's it called, billowing in the wind. This is going to be the start of combat.
Oh,
Who wants to go first on the
Delicious.
turn order?
Yay.
I will tell you guys the health on this thing. This thing. Actually, because also, what's it called? Because Box and Toad both rolled well, a 5 or higher. You guys can tell this thing is a category fucking 4
ooh.
with
Bop, bop.
17 base health.
Guys, this is where I propose the question.
This thing is a sin.
How much money do we have if we collectively pool our funds?
Hey, Zach,
0.
reminder.
Million.
Dracula Flow only works on humans and exorcists, not on sins.
Oh God, that's right. Fuck that. God damn it.
This
Oh,
thing
my
has
pistols
17 health.
work, at least.
Also, there's no way you have that much money after last session.
Yeah.
Yes, I have $0 for
Yeah, you would
you.
need
I'll
I
be
a
blew
five
honest.
script,
most,
but
but
just to
not
smite
all
something.
of my script. And the question was like, do you guys have any?
Yeah, you would need an
No.
additional 5 just to smite something again.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What happens if you sin overflow twice?
If you sin overflow a second time, like every time you sin overflow the DC you have to roll to not like lose yourself increases by 1. So like now you need to roll a 5 or lower, and then the next time you have to roll 4 or lower.
Okay.
But also every time you sin overflow, you do lose the 2 max sin. And get a sin mark.
Luckily, my max sin is at 10, but I'm at 9 out of 10. So,
Yeah. Oh. But yeah, who's going first on turn order on this to fight this thing?
I would like to. I'm going to defend. Who would like to be defended? Is this thing okay?
Douglas is also there and he goes, "What the fuck is that?"
Can
You could see that.
I mean, yeah, he has
okay,
grace.
Shen. Usually, sins retaliate against the person who goes in order, right? So, like, usually I would guard another
It
person.
technically doesn't retaliate; it just reacts. But yeah.
Well, yeah, it reacts, but it usually reacts with a
Yeah, if you hit it, it retaliates.
Allegation.
Could I make a check to see if it's going to attack an exorcist or Douglas?
If you want, you can roll a harder connection check.
I will attempt to roll a connection check.
I will say this risky, not the risk of it hits you. It risky as in you block the wrong guy. You know.
Okay, let me check what my connection is.
Yeah. Actually, I will not say it's hard. I'll just say it is a risky connection roll. Because I realize making it hard risky would require that you have to roll a 6 or else it will hit the wrong person. 4. You have a strange feeling in your heart of hearts that it is going to like hard target Lucian.
I do.
Yeah. That it basically swung at you and Doc because Lucian was in front of you and Doc, and like you were in its way.
I am going to trust this gut feeling, and I will defend Lucian. But then, Lucian, it is your turn.
And this thing's gonna get to react. What's it gonna do? The answer is something fun, probably.
What's it gonna do? It's gonna touch you.
Oh no, that's a 1.
That's a 1.
It's gonna touch
touching
someone.
You, Ryan.
Yeah, on a. Well, actually, it'd be on a. Yeah, it'd be on a 1. Lucian, it's going to like heft the cross that it's holding over its shoulder, and like the long end of it, it's going to throw it like a javelin at Lucian, a full tilt, like a burning javelin for 5 stress.
Protect me.
I will.
Yeah, man,
for 5 stress.
Yeah, 5 stress. It rolled a 1.
God damn.
Guys, I'm just gonna say it. I think Lucian's a lost cause.
No, that's my job. Okay, give me a second. I gotta roll a couple things.
Yep.
So here's the first thing. It's a 4. How does the defense action work? Isn't it like this? I reduce it by 1 and I take 0. So it goes down to 4
I believe so.
stress?
Yes. Check the rolls on defend.
Okay. I'm pulling it up right now.
Yep. You should just have it up,
Sorry.
you know, considering.
I usually do when I'm playing the defense build.
Found it. Prepare to defend an ally. Choose the ally. Next time that ally takes consequences while you are defending them, roll a d6. On 1 to 3, reduce stress over them by 1, but also take 1 stress. On 4 or 5, you don't take stress. And on 6, reduce stress over target by 2 instead.
Okay, so I remember correctly.
So you reduce the damage by 1, and you don't take the consequence of that. So Lucian takes 4 instead of 5.
So it's 4, and then I'm going to use Iron Wall and divert his consequences onto me, right? So I'm taking 4 stress
take 4
for
instead,
him.
Yeah. Yep.
And then, okay, I'm still taking 4 stress.
Yeah,
but
you like jump in the way, like the burning cross impales you, like right in the torso. And like it's big, like it's like person sized.
I take my first injury,
guys.
guys.
A chunk of and like as it hits into you, roll an investigate for free. We can go on this. Impacts into you.
Let me double check what my
Yep.
Investigate is. Wow. My investigation's a whopping 0.
Oh wow, so you roll 2 of them and check the lower.
Yep.
You could hit 4 or 5. You could get 4 or 5.
Oh wow! I hit
6 5. God damn. On a
I'll
5,
take it.
you realize as you're getting impaled by this like burning cross thing, this is a piece of like what's called. This is not a piece of like physical wood. What it appears to be is wood, but the inside of it is like filled with cabling. Like like industrial
Okay.
strength, like what's it called? Like fiber optic cabling.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like this thing is filled with cabling, and that's the thing that's on fire. It like heated up from electrical fire somehow.
Wild.
Yeah, wild.
Mm.
But yeah, now it's Lucian's turn because you said Lucian goes next.
I do have a
It is
question.
Lucian's turn.
Yep.
You said
Does
we're
this question stop my organs from falling out from protecting you? No, I didn't
No.
think so. Okay,
Yeah, you
now
are
go.
currently like in and around the conversation pit.
I just
And
got
this is
Yeah.
between
So
Cain and Nor.
are there any mugs on like the coffee tables around?
No.
I got a
Man,
coffee. They got a coffee mug handle if you want it.
They do got mug handle.
you know that's good enough. I'll take it if you give it to me.
Sure.
Yeah, Lucian goes, Don, mug me. And he goes, give me all your fucking money.
Don, mug me.
You know, Shen, you know
Give me
what's
your
crazy?
fucking
You called me
money.
fucking crazy for saying, "Wow, you're so weird for grabbing this."
Then
I'm like,
Yeah, no, fun
Yeah, as
fact,
soon as he-
actually,
Don't call me
Lucian
weird.
rolled on his fun sympathy table, and one of the options was mugs, which is pretty funny.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Hilarious.
yeah, and then he as soon as he grabs the mug, he points at the sin. Careful now. I liked my coffee, liked my humor. Dark and bitter as he throws it at him.
Yeah.
Which will be a force plus my
Yep.
now amplify.
Plus your
God, what is it called?
Plus your sympathy boost.
Yeah, my sympathy boost. So it's going to be 3 dice.
Yep, 3 dice. 3 dice.
Ooh,
5
that's
hits.
great.
The other 2 do not.
I want to see. I want to
Do
see.
you want to do anything else?
This is a different. This is a
Boost it?
different scene, right?
Yeah, that's a new scene.
Yeah. I'll use stutter to re-roll that.
You alright?
It's a brand new day, Box.
It's a new dawn. It's a new day.
It's exactly the same.
Wow, literally identical dice.
Now you must pay.
Holy
Yeah, you
now
throw
you-
the handle of the coffee mug at it, and it does a single damage. It's like boonk off of it. It like bunks off of it.
Fox, how did you manage that, man?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like Lucian, I only had the one.
Yeah, I didn't look at oh god, who was the guy you've been talking to the whole time again? What's his name? Douglas.
Douglas.
You don't drink any coffee, man. What the heck?
It's bad for your heart and your teeth.
Box, I might
Why
have
do
an
you
answer
need those?
for you.
What did you say, Zach?
Okay, I'll use the work on this.
Oh wow.
Oh, he's gonna give me an extra dice. Woohoo!
Yep. Additional dice. You just need to hit a 4. Nope.
It's
sad.
a 1.
Oh my god!
Yeah, just a
Box!
boonk off of it. And
What
no,
the
nothing.
fuck,
It mostly just pissed it
bro?
off.
This is the last time I ever tried to help Lucian out.
I swear, I'm
Next time
usually
I'm
better at
feeding you to
this.
the creature myself.
I swear, I'm usually better at this.
Yeah. Now
All
what are you
right.
gonna do?
That'll be turned after yelling at Douglas, and I'll pass it off to.
Yeah, this thing's really pissed off at you, Lucian, so it's gonna retaliate at you. 3 and a 2. On a 5. What's it gonna do? What's its fun thing? Yeah. It's going to like raise one of its hands after it threw the fucking cross at you. And it's going to like raise the other hand, and like it opens like its horrible like gloved palm, and out of it, like its gloved palm, like you see like a horrible amount of mass inside of its like hand, like shifting and moving, and like its palm just like extendos outward, and like a series of like a mesh of cables, and, like chokes
Ooh.
at you, as it, like grabs you by the neck and like chokes at you. And you're gonna take 1 stress and be grappled with this thing.
Oh, that ain't good.
No, and it is like choking the life out of you. If you don't break out of this grapple, it's going to do a lot of damage to you. Next turn.
Help!
Who's
Help!
going next on turn order?
I'm gonna say Doc goes next.
Doc goes next. What are you gonna do to fight this thing?
Good question. The doc is not here to be the combat boy.
No.
Get him more coffee mugs.
Yeah, try to
Quick,
find
get
more
Lucian
coffee
more
mugs.
coffee mugs.
Get more coffee mugs.
you go to the keyboard and you type the word cups. it goes into the cups dimension.
He dies.
Guys, what if I use utility to bring the world's largest mug?
God, I mean that could work.
That's Lucian's Genki Dama. He drops the world's largest mug on this guy.
The world's largest mug is his Genki to God. That's good.
Terrible.
Is what if I just left you alone? What if I just used my powers to leave?
You
You
could.
could save me from being choked out by this.
Nah.
I mean, hey, no. I mean, Toad did it, and like we were all supposed to just be okay with it then. So like, I see no reason we should be like
what are we
upset
doing?
with it now.
we're doing a bit.
Yeah, go
What are we
ahead.
doing?
Buy that.
We're doing a bit how you weren't available in session 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hilarious.
We were mocking your character further for abandoning us.
I love that.
He
I'm
did so
teasing.
session 2 so we could get plowed by a twink.
Damn, you ditched us for Bussy? That's insane.
Well, first of all, that's not factually true.
I
did
didn't
just-
get. I didn't even get any pussy.
I thought it was gonna be
No.
the other way. You know, he was.
I was the pussy.
pussy.
Yeah, Toad was.
Um,
Got
He didn't give me pussy. He gave me gawk.
You'd wish.
I'm
Why
gonna
would I
use.
wish?
I don't know. You and your
I'm gonna do
sick
blast.
fantasies.
You're gonna do blast.
Hey,
All right.
you leave.
Yeah,
Don't pick on my
your weapon
fantasies.
with the psyche.
I've been taking care of
Go
them
fuck
for
yourself.
years.
Thing.
Category 2 right now.
It doesn't
Yep.
help
right?
anymore.
Yeah, category 2.
2d6.
Yep.
I'm gonna spend 2 psyche on this.
Oh wow, so that's 46s.
He's too sticky with it. He's
Oh my
sticky with
god!
Bad dice.
Fox, take
really
your
bad dice.
fucking luck back.
I can't.
Yeah,
It's
he's gonna
spreading.
you don't have anything to modify it. Just the 5.
Temporal stutter it.
I can't. I'm not in edit anymore, or I'm not flux anymore.
You're the wrong
Oh, I
doctor.
thought-
Oh, they're not
for
fucked.
this.
I don't know.
This
how-
doctor never
which
fought a
ones-
cable monster.
No. At this point, so many people have
Hilarious.
had it. I don't know who has it.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, I can tell.
Stud is really good, but work is really good.
Yeah,
we
and so many
found.
people keep taking them, and like I don't blame them. It's just like
Yeah.
After 2 weeks, I do
I'm
apologize.
just.
totally fair.
I'm just gonna. No. Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm 3 sin away from an overflow, and I have 1 out of 3 divine agony.
Yeah.
Well,
There's stuff I
spend
could
that-
do, but it would.
You could
What is
essentially
the-
add 2d6 more, and that's it.
And then maybe
Yeah.
I
die.
don't have a divine agony.
Well,
Do I use the divine agony? What does it do exactly?
when you use divine
You
agony,
get
it adds
one
1
dice.
dice for every divine agony you have. We can only use 1 instance of divine agony, like per session. So if you use it now, you won't be able
That's
to use divine
fine.
agony for like the rest of the session, even if you get more ones to like charge it up.
That's fine. I'll do it now.
And it like maxes at 3 dice added to something.
I've had it for I don't know how many sessions, and I haven't used it. We'll do it now.
It
Yep.
resets at the beginning of every
Exactly.
session.
Yeah,
so
resets
at the beginning of every session, it resets.
That's fine.
Essentially, the
And it
way
counts
it
up every
works
time
is
you roll
it's
a one.
essentially it's a free bless like once per session is what it is. Like, hey, I made a dick world where everybody's an asshole, so once per game.
It increases when you roll ones.
It goes from as in like you get a charge every time you roll a 1. Yeah. Oh, yeah, if you
I
use
have
the one
2
here,
to
yeah.
spend then.
Okay, yeah, you could roll 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you would
yeah.
have to.
Another
So-
5.
Hey, another 4 and a 5. The 4 have also done it. So you hit it for 3 damage.
Yeah,
you like
okay.
punch. How do you punch this thing? Describe it.
What does this thing look like exactly?
No.
Like the greater enigma of it?
God, the best way to describe this is imagine, if you will, a 9 foot tall, like Oogie Boogie, but not an Oogie Boogie. In fact, it's the American group that I'm not allowed to talk about on Twitch.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I
like a
kind
big
of
white
prefer.
pointed cap.
Yeah, I get it. I kind of prefer him being Oogie
That's
Boogie
also like
because
Oogie Boogie is made
as
of
soon as you
cables.
described no, that's fair. As soon as you described it to him, the immediate thing that came to mind is I'm going to blast punch him in his boogie balls.
I'll boogie your balls.
So
Hey,
that
Shen,
that is
you
what
know
the
guess
doc
what I
is
was gonna
doing.
say?
What?
I was gonna say he's part of the cool kids club.
Yeah. He's part of Krusty's Kids Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. See?
All right.
Family
See, we got around it.
friendly.
Yeah, you punch the thing right in its cable balls
Yeah.
with
All
your
right.
magic fist for 3
Um,
stress on it, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's
All
something.
right. Is Toad
it's
the
gonna
only one who hasn't
retaliate.
gone yet?
Toad is the one who has
I
not
haven't
gone yet.
gone
He's gonna
yet.
retaliate though.
That's
I
fine.
mean, but
let's
like,
see what it
if you
does.
want me to go a second time, I wouldn't mind.
City. I mean, you can't, but yeah.
I know, it's a joke.
What is A3 gonna do? Ooh, that's really fun. This thing, as you punch it in its boogie balls, like some of the like cloth on its body like tears apart and you see like it's all just a writhing mass of cables inside of it. like it's all made of cables. And those cables like
Yeah.
shoot up and like out at the ceiling, and it blasts all of the like inlaid lights in the room. It like obliterates all of the light bulbs. It is now pitch black in this room.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, now it's very dark.
All right. Well, now it's dark, and I pass the torch to Toad.
Yep, it's Toad time, baby.
Bulgur.
Toad, why do you get a turn?
How I'm going to use the light system is you guys, if you have flashlights, you can use those. But if you use a flashlight, what's it called? If you're using a flashlight,
Yeah.
then what's it called? Then you'll be able to see. But then we'll also be able to see you. And if you don't have a flashlight, everything you do will be hard.
That's
but
fair.
every turn
I
you'll
like
pass,
that.
you'll be able to have your eyes try to adjust to the light.
That's fair. I like that.
I
It's a
have an
modification
idea.
of the impromptu rules that I came up with for the rat fight last session. Where every
Hell
turn
yeah.
Wait, Shen, quick question.
Yep. So
You said this guy. How big is this guy again? He said 9 foot, basically
like
a
9
9 foot
feet
boogeyman.
tall, probably weighs several hundred pounds.
Okay. My brain has an idea. When Rasputin was telling me, I gotta go stop this big thing, and I'm like, ooh, it's a big thing. I should probably prepare for something huge. I'm gonna spend my last 3 kit points.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring out. What is the biggest gun I can think of at the top of my head at
For 3
60
kit
in
points?
year 1966?
I mean, the easy answer
That I could easily carry.
is flamethrower, considering Vietnam. Right?
Ooh,
Like, the easy answer is flamethrower.
you're not wrong, but it is just like them bitches filled with napalm.
It's the biggest gun you could think of.
I mean, like,
You asked for the biggest gun, you
but
are
it's
not an
like-
A10 Warthog, so you can't have, like, a mounted in machine gun, you know?
I mean,
The biggest gun could be feasibly held by a
Wait.
person would be a flamethrower.
hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
He's Googling.
Yes! It comes up again, because...
Yeah. Let me guess, M2 Browning?
Done. No. Well, no, I would love that, but no, that's unfeasible to carry.
No.
I bring out the M72 light armor weapon.
Googling.
It's the foldable rocket launcher.
Oh, yeah.
The M72 Law.
Yep.
Cool. I can see it, right? Someone had a flashlight at this point.
I mean, you could turn on a flashlight to see it. That's what I'm saying. I can choose to
All
have
right. Can I
flashlight on,
take
flashlight
the
off at the start of your turn.
Can I take the Can I take the flashlight attachment and like put it onto my?
I mean,
to
yeah,
put it on
using
my
the flashlight is
rocket
free.
launcher?
Is a free action. I'm saying.
Oh, yippee! I can like see him now.
Yep. Yeah, you can see the
Cool.
thing
Just
in like the darkness.
cool. Jen, I'm making sure no one's behind me, right?
No one is behind you now.
Hog, gonna shoot it.
I will say this
Shooting.
will be a risky roll, not hard but risky, because it is currently holding Lucian.
I didn't realize it was holding Lucian. I'm gonna hold
Yeah,
that. I'm gonna
holding
put that in my
Lucian.
back pocket for
So,
now. I'm gonna hold that in my
yeah.
back pocket for now.
Yeah,
Cool. I'm gonna just shoot it with my 2 pistols if that's all right with you.
that's fine. Make your shot.
I forget. I forget. Shooting take coordination
Use
or does it take
coordination.
force?
Coordination. And also because
Right.
these guns are silvered, it will not be a hard roll. You just need to hit a 4 or higher base.
Cool. That's a 1 and a 3, so that's horrible.
1 and 3, both should go wide immediately.
Boom. I'm like, oh man,
Oh yeah.
that sucks.
It's gonna
Oh, that's my
retaliate.
turn. And I don't. If I do have a kit, I do have like a spending point for something, but like, ew.
Ooh, double 1. That is very bad. Hey Toad.
Am I dying?
You might.
Okay. How much?
It's going to do a severe attack on you. You shoot at it, and like it's shockingly close to you as soon as you take the shot. It's going to do a
Too
severe
close.
attack, pulverize. No one could use this ability on a
That's
1
epic,
on the
right?
risk roll, striking out with overwhelming and crushing force, a flurry of limbs, a torrent of darkness, an elephant-like foot, or having its jaw. They can only use it once a mission. Target an exorcist. Any other exorcist nearby must decide to fly to their aid, and they don't offer aid cannot participate. Who wants to help? Who wants to help Toad deal with
I
this?
will.
Deal with the pummeling.
I'll help. Father help.
Father
help.
Okay,
Father
start with a
help.
pool of
I don't think I'm capable of helping at this point.
Okay,
I'm still
then.
grappled.
Okay, start with a pool of 66s. Then remove 1 dice for each of the following. If an answer is no, you or someone aiding you can immediately make a single action roll to attempt to rectify the answer with only a few moments to act. Is another person aiding you? They can describe how. Who's helping and how?
Okay.
I am.
But how you're helping?
Damn.
Exactly. As thing
Situation
like
with
gets shockingly close to Toad and like raise up its other hand, not holding Lucian.
I
to
jump
swing
in
down.
front of him and hold brace my pipe wrench.
give him
Presumably
yet a
that's what I
I
use
give
as a
him
shield when I
I
body block.
slide in. I slide in and prepare yet another punch to the boogie balls.
Yeah.
The boogie balls.
Can you grab onto something nearby, Ted?
Yeah, actually, we were at the couch.
Yep. All right. Do have a source of bright light or heat.
Yes, I have 2 flashlights.
Okay. Is the ogre distracted, hindered, or underdressed in any way?
I mean, he is kind of
No.
hindered by holding Lucian.
I can change
No.
this.
You gotta change it.
I can make him hindered. In a
Yeah, that's
second.
the
Yeah,
goal.
that's what
You
you have
can
to
make
do.
it
That's
hindered.
what you have
The
to
goal
do.
is to use a quick action to make it hindered.
Yeah, I can.
Chen,
we
all
can
right,
try
I got
and
Chen.
do
I got
it.
my. All right, I'm gonna try to. Yeah, I guess I'll quick action here.
Yeah.
Could I like? He's trying to charge at me, right?
Yeah.
Chen, could I like kick at his foot to try to trip him?
If you want to, that'll be incredibly hard and risky. The risk is that you're just taking the dice. You know.
Here, wait, Toad. Let me, because we're here to help you.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, what's up?
If you're gonna help, then help.
Do you want to like? Oh, what's this? Oh, hello.
I could use severance. I am striking to protect another person, so I'd gain an extra dice. So
Alright, yeah, I'd
I
allow
would
that.
roll.
It's like impale into it.
Yeah, and then
I will say it does not do damage,
presumably-
but it will protect. But it will like act as a yes on this. Cool.
It might put me into sin overflow. If it goes into overflow, can it do damage?
No, I'm gonna say no on that.
No. Okay.
So no
Well, yeah,
demo-
'cause the
so
point
no
of a quick
demo-
action is not doing damage to the enemy. It's
No,
stopping
no,
it from
that
doing
is
its big thing.
fair.
Oh, do you?
Let me roll
Alright,
the
so-
1d3.
alright, so this-
I'm still gonna eventually go into sin overflow in this fight anyways.
Yeah, probably.
So I'm just gonna do it now.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it later. And then
You're
I will
guaranteed
roll-
next time, though.
Yep. So then I roll a dice. So it's a yes, another person's aiding you. Yes, you can grab on something nearby. Yes, you
And
have
then
bright
let
light. Is the
me-
ogre distracted under duress? Yes. So it only
Yep.
rolls for every yes, I roll one less dice, I believe.
Yes, that
Yep,
is
yep.
correct.
That's 4 yeses.
Yep.
That's 2 dice.
2 dice. 2d6.
Wait, hold on. What number am I? What am I looking
You
for?
do not want ones. For the love of fuck, you don't want ones.
Okay.
You want high numbers.
Okay.
4
Oh.
3, that's pretty alright.
That's enough, I guess.
There says, in any 8 of them, take 1 stress for every dice rolled, no matter the result. If at least 1 comes up, target X's immediately takes an injury on the mangled limb affliction, but it wasn't a 1, so you're fine. If more 1s show up, more bad stuff happens.
So
but everybody
actually,
else,
it will work.
but all 3
You
of you
just
guys
take
will
2
take
stress?
2 stress. Yeah.
Ouch.
Okay. I
As
think I
it
have
throws
something
down
for
its big
this.
arm, and just a horrible tidal wave of cables wraps around you guys and fills up the entire conversation pit
Put.
with way too much mass.
Ah.
That is now the start of the turn order, so I'm gonna roll a tension, and all of you guys who want to can want to passively roll your investigation for your eyes that just need a light. You're gonna have to hit a 5 or 6. Oh no. Oh
A
no.
1. You got a 1.
I got a
Holy
1.
shit!
I have a
I
flashlight,
got a
so I'm
6 and a
fine.
5.
Well, 6 and 5. So yeah, you've adjusted the darkness fully.
I've become a half orc, y'all. I have dark
Yeah.
vision
Dodgers.
and relentless endurance.
Yeah.
I've secretly been getting knocked to 0 with every hit. I've just been getting really lucky getting back.
Yeah. I mean, that is what Dust to Dust does, is it not?
Yeah, no, essentially.
Unfortunately, I just realized also some things also activate at the start of pressure increase for this thing. Some of its domains. The first one is that awful flesh, which allows to regenerate 1 health at the start of pressure increase.
Well, there goes all the damage I did to it.
Yeah, there goes a coffee handle. But also, here it is, the agony.
The agony.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Here it is. Hey Lucian, you ready to experience the
Yeah.
agony? Once a hunt, when pressure increases, the ogre can pick an Exodus. Exodus gains the Sunken Affliction for the rest of the mission. Let me get the text of Sunken.
What is this sunken affliction?
Yep.
What do you mean?
He's thinking.
I don't want to know, or I don't want to know, Box.
Hey Lucian, here's the Sunken Affliction. Once a hunt, when pressure increases, here it is, Sunken. Well afflicted up to 3 times at items of mission. When you take action, the admin may ask the question, is your heart really in this? If the answer is yes, you gain +1 dice to the action, but also take 1d3 plus 1 stress. If the answer is no, you roll 0 dice no matter what, but receive 1 Psyche Burst back.
Dang.
But yeah, now we're back to the top of the turn order. Who wants to go first on fighting this thing? Lucian, reminder that if you don't break out of this handhold at this point, it's going to use its retaliation to break the shit out of you.
I wanna.
Oh,
you are you gonna save me, Toad? Because its retaliation is gonna kill me if I don't try anything.
Don't say immobilize the creature, and I'll
I'm
save
already
it.
in position.
Okay.
Let me blow his balls.
I have a really weird idea.
If you can immobilize the creature, I can help set up Zach.
Sean, quick question. This thing's just in the conversation pit with us?
I mean, it's technically above the conversation pit. It filled it with cables now.
Oh. But he's still above it? Like on the ceiling?
No, not on the ceiling. You know what a conversation pit is, right? It's like a 4-foot deep indent in the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Where they build a couch in and they carpet it.
Yeah.
It's basically 4 feet above you guys, mostly. Aside from Lucian who's in its grip.
Oh.
And you guys pull yourself out of massive cables. That is the conversation pit. Now you're basically level 4.
Hey Lucian, quick question.
Yes.
You think you could survive 1 injury?
So you should make the noise of getting your windpipe crushed.
Yeah, Shen. Yeah. Do you think you can survive 1 injury, dude?
Maybe.
I will say I do already have 1 injury, so I can't survive 1 other injury.
What's
but
1
I
injury
prefer not to.
friends?
I prefer not to get another injury.
Actually, wait, Shen, quick question.
Yeah, what's up?
This guy's a cable man. What is this thing?
It's a horrible mass of cables that's inside a Oogie Boogie outfit.
Oh, hilarious.
And I'm gonna keep, for the sake of not getting banned on Twitch or YouTube, refer to it as an Oogie Boogie outfit.
No, that's fair. All right. How about
Actually, if you want to, you
Can I,
can
like-
roll a You can roll a investigation to get a little more detail on it.
that was a 1?
That's a 1. Yeah, it sure is that. You know,
Yeah.
sure is the way it is.
Actually, wait. I know it's like vaguely religious, right? The outfit.
Yes.
I mean,
There's a vaguely religious energy about it, considering it threw a big burning cross at us earlier.
oh yeah. Wait, could I wave the 7th pentacle of Solomon at it?
Ooh, that's an interesting idea.
Jingle, jingle, like jingle, 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 jingle.
I will have you roll a. God, what would it be? Authority? That would make sense.
Could I
The authority
argue
of Christ?
negotiation?
The authority
Could
of Solomon?
Could I negotiate with him to drop Lucian?
I'm gonna say authority.
Okay. Can I get +1 though?
Yeah, that's a fun idea. Yeah, authority is 1 more dice.
All right, I'm just gonna roll it twice if that's all right with you.
Yeah.
That's a 5.
5 is. What was the exact goal of doing this? Getting it to drop Lucian.
I wanted him to drop Lucian at the very least.
It's like eyes catch on the bright silvery light coming off of this like pentacle. Looks at it and goes,
Yeah.
"My king." And like its grip on Lucian like loosens slightly. It'll be easier to get Lucian out of it, but he does not drop him.
Cool. Now I can make this a lot easier.
And it's going to like start
Jen?
reaching over with its other hand towards the little charm.
I'm gonna aim my fucking. I really want to shoot him with this fucking rocket launcher.
Yeah, you do.
He's a large man. I want to use it.
Yeah.
Wait,
No,
Jen,
but it
quick
cost
question.
Lucian's entire body. Getting hit by a rocket.
Wait, Jen, I just realized the door to this place, right?
Yep.
To this room is opened, right?
It opened, but then it closed afterwards.
Wait, how the fuck did he get in?
Because they closed behind you?
Oh, wait, so he typed in a password and got in?
Something like that, maybe. It's not super clear to you right now. You could roll a psyche, but that'd be very hard also to take your action. To roll a psyche to figure out how this thing got in here.
That's fair enough.
Because, it's metaphysical space, you know?
No, you're not wrong. It is also like a sin.
It's also a sin. They already have, they already have anti-physics, genuinely.
Yeah.
They just kind of ignore the laws of physics.
I'm like, you know what, Jen? Could I throw the phone? Could I throw the phone with the keychain, with the little keychain, like at a different area to try to see if you can like drop Lucian in order to focus on that?
If you want to do that, I will say that will take up your action to do, but it would probably work because you already rolled a good authority on it. But it would take your action to do it, but it would probably drop Lucian. But it would eat your action.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeet. Can I
you throw
force
it, and
to
like
get
its
throw at
head
it?
like turns to like see it thrown in the air, like it arcs like to the right.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna react to the best of its ability. Its goal is to get the thing. 4, 3, and a 1. What does that mean for Lucian? It's going to drop Lucian, which you are going to take like a single fall damage if you land kind of funny on your like legs. But like otherwise you're fine.
Ooh.
It's going to like run towards the thing.
Oh my god, I can breathe. I can feel the cables on my neck. Ah.
Yeah, you have like cable lines. Like, God, this is a weird fucking anecdote. You ever wear like sweatpants that are a little too tight in the waist for like a while?
Yeah, I get the
Yeah,
feeling.
I get it.
You get like that, but around your neck, basically.
All right.
His booty hurts.
As the thing like runs to the what's it called? As the thing runs to you catch the pentacle out of the air. But yeah, who wants to go next? Who do you want to go next, Ted?
Raven, you said you had an idea, right?
Or do you want to go, Zach? Like I had. Did you immobilize him?
Up to
No,
you.
he's
I mean,
not.
up to
No,
you.
I gave him a predictable way to go around. So you guys have a better time at
Okay.
aiming at him at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rock phones don't break, so
Yep.
they'll be good.
They're practically indestructible. That's like their thing.
Do you want to go, Zach?
Up to you. I don't mind either way.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll defend Lucian.
You alright?
As in, like, I'll jump in if he goes to take
Yeah, you defend Lucian?
consequences.
Okay, this thing's gonna take its action.
Yeah. And then I'll pass it to Zach.
Yep, takes its reaction. That's a 1. So this thing like holds the pentacle up and not has it, and it's like, yes, yes. And that's gonna like slowly turn. And what's it called? Oh god, I'm dumb. Toad, you're the only one who like has a flashlight up, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So it's
Toad
gonna
does,
see
yeah.
you, and you threw the thing that wanted, so now it has what it's wanted. So now it's gonna attack you.
Help.
It's gonna swing its big, horrible whip arm. It's gonna like whip its horrible extendo arm at you
Well,
for
that's not
3
good.
stress.
It's big, meaty claws.
Well, not big
Cool.
meaty
That's
claws. It
one
like
injury.
whips you with the
Big?
cables,
Meaty.
These claws aren't only for attracting mates, you
and they
know.
probably weigh like
Yeah,
50
but-
pounds.
Yeah, Shen,
But
I
I
got an
wanted to
injury.
make
Shen, I got an injury.
are more than attracting mates.
And
Ouch.
I wanted them to do that.
Yeah.
Don't do too good of impressions, though. You'll get us copyright stricken.
But yeah, now it's Zach's turn, I suppose. Doc,
All
you're up.
right,
I got an injury.
Ouch.
guys. I'll be honest. I don't
You
have
guys done
much
like
else
no
to
damage to this
do.
thing.
I don't have much else to do other than just throw another really strong punch at it.
got
The
a
rest
rocket.
of my psyche burst.
You've got like gate abilities. You can do like gate stuff with it, like fuck with the 3D space.
Does,
I mean,
does
do you
Zach
guys
have any
want to use one of
more
my
psyche?
revolvers? I could spare a revolver.
The problem is, I chose the gate shit that was more for the roleplay than it was the fight.
I mean, to be fair, like Box really did revolutionize the game with put him in a portal shaker.
No, that's fair.
Like that's the number one offensive pressure of Gate is put him in the portal shaker.
And I did consider doing that, but it's just
Put
I
him in
don't.
the baby shaker.
Welcome to the Portal Shaker.
Bad exorcists get put into the baby shaker.
Well, just so you know, on my turn, I gotta really put my heart into this.
You could theoretically
Okay.
like bring cups from other rooms.
Yeah, but that would require.
Honestly, I wasn't planning on using utility to get more cups in here.
Let me see here.
Shed, you don't understand. I have nothing left psyche-wise.
Man.
You know what? I tried to do it to Shark Week and it didn't work. Let's try it again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking Portal 2 this mother
Yep. Put it in the baby
with
shaker.
Tear.
Yeah, so roll psyche because it's a hostile creature.
Oh, excuse me.
How dare you?
You know what, motherfucker?
4 will be enough. This thing is now in the baby
Yes.
shaker. It's gonna do its best to get itself out of the baby shaker, but like it got to do it. It's what's it called? It's got to do it's a coordination, which is bad at. So this is a 2d6 bad. That's
Yeah.
a 1. So it tries to like stick one of its arms. It sticks like its long, stretchy arm out of like the portal out of the portal to like try to like grab onto like the ledge and just pull itself out, and just like tears its arm off.
Oh my god.
Yeah, ouch.
And it goes. Its entire like right arm, like at the wrist, is just like severed, and like the severed arm like flails around a lot, and like horrible like a blasting of sparks comes out of it. This thing's going to take 3 stress to do 3 damage on that.
Okay.
So that's 6.
Hell yeah. So we
And like the arm is like flailing, like sparks are flying off of it. It is still being wildly baby shaken.
All right.
So yeah, who you having go next, or does everyone go? Oh no, it's Lucian next. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, go Lucian.
It's your
I feel,
birthday.
Go,
God,
Lucian,
this,
go,
Put a party
go,
on.
go,
It's your
Lucian,
birthday.
go, Lucian, go, go.
Go Lucian.
I
It's your birthday.
gotta get myself killed here.
It's party
I
time. It's your
believe in you.
birthday. Go Lucian. It's your
Hey,
birthday.
if you die, it'll be funny.
You'll
It
die
will be funny.
you'll die how you lived, being mean to the Mormons.
Let's go.
Just saying, I'm gonna prepare for the ultimate uppercut here.
Yeah.
Hey, don't worry. I'm protecting you. You will not die.
No, I might lose myself here.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna shudder,
Yeah,
isn't he?
but you will not die.
No, I'm gonna go to Sin. I guess no matter what, I'm gonna have to go to Sin Overflow in this.
Yep, and you will have to roll less than a 5 or lower to get it. To not die instantly. To not lose yourself in the music the moment that you want it.
Well, it's only. Do you have a sin mark?
Yeah, he
Yes.
does. Yeah, it's his firearm.
Oh.
Yeah, as my arm ignites, as Lucian's barely trying to keep himself sane.
Yep.
Oh,
4. Oh.
I live.
You
I
live, but you will get
live.
another sin mark at the end of this.
Yep, and I'm
And
in
you are in
Sin
Sin Overflow,
Overflow.
so until the end of the scene, you can go crazy. You got crazy mode.
I gotta run up as it's like going as it's in the portal trap, and then
Yep.
I'm gonna go through to the ultimate uppercut as it's falling through.
I imagine what you do is you like run up and you jump up as this thing is falling down. So like you go up and this thing goes down, and it becomes an infinite uppercut.
Infinite
Like you go
uppercut.
up through the portal, and hit it again from below a second time, and then a third time, and then a fourth time.
Okay, so it's gonna be 2 from Force.
Yep.
I'm gonna I'm
2
gonna add
Force
3 extra.
plus 3 for Psyche and 3 for Sin.
Yeah, 3 for Psyche, 3 for Sin.
Yep.
So that's 9.
Fuck it. Put your
8.
divine agony on there too.
8. Yeah, I gotta put all my divine agony, which is 3,
Okay, so that's 11. Holy shit.
and then I'm gonna add
Potential.
1.
If he rolls a couple of 6s, this could be a lot of damage. Like a lot of
And
damage.
then I am going
This thing's
to.
probably gonna retaliate and break your legs. You know.
Oh yeah, and then I get 1 more extra dice because I'm putting my heart into it.
Oh yeah, but you also will take a. Oh yeah, you will take a sin, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Wait, no, you take a D3 plus 1 stress.
that's fine.
Okay, let me roll that. 3 plus 1. Wow, you take 4 stress. To do
Yeah,
this. Is that an
that's
injury?
fine. Not yet, not quite.
Oh,
Like I need 1 more stress for an injury.
wow. Very dicey. Yeah, roll your 11 dice.
12 now.
12 now, yeah.
Hey Zach, do you want to add the work to make it 13?
Fox, there's one small problem with that.
Yeah.
If I do use the work again in this like session, I move to injury 3.
Yeah.
Oh god, don't do it. Don't do
Don't
it.
do it. There's probably more dungeons in this dungeon.
Yeah, no, like I am fucked. Doc probably isn't making it out without regenerating this time.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, roll your
our
12 dice then.
12d6.
Yep.
Ugh, not the best.
Not great damage. You
I will
theoretically
stutter here.
it. Yeah, you could shutter it.
Yeah.
Let's see it. Oh!
Oh my god.
3, 4, 5. So that's 8 damage, 9 damage,
Holy
10 damage,
shit.
11 damage, 12 damage. You did 12 damage? This thing had taken 6 with a health of 17. How do you finish this thing?
That is the infinite uppercut that just goes through the portal as it's slowly ripping itself apart as
Yeah,
it's going.
it absolutely tears
pulling
it apart.
It's a mix of being torn apart and burned alive.
Yeah, like you see all the fabric on it burns away, and like you see it's just a mass of cables. And like you start tearing away at like you just start or like tearing and melting away like the insulation on those cables with your firearm because it's too hot. And you see inside those cables is like rotting meat inside that. But yeah, you punch into this thing, and as you like tear it apart, you notice two immediate things.
Mm.
One, this thing's like actual anatomy. It's not what's it called? God, how to describe it in a way that does not immediately like go against TOS.
Oh no.
Anatomy wise, it does not have boogie balls. It's the other one.
Oh.
Oh, that's great. I love that.
I'm trying to think of a C word for party
Yeah.
or like dance.
What? Don't.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Last thing. As soon as Lucian's finished,
Yeah. The second thing you feel is like you feel this like a psychic presence that comes off of this thing after it dies that feels familiar in a from another life kind of way.
Okay, Doc.
Oh.
What's up?
It was a joke because
Oh.
Doc's whole thing is that he's had multiple other lives.
Yeah, no, it's not
Yeah.
literally from another life.
Oh.
It's from a different thing.
No, I know. That's why it was a joke.
ever feel the heat? Yeah, it's me.
Very good. Very good.
God.
God, honestly, not only did I not expect like that fight to go that way, where you just did a billion damage to this thing, you just did 12 damage. The important thing it is that like you don't feel any stronger from like punching this thing aside from the accomplishment of you punch this thing really hard. Dawn, you feel like it what's it called? You feel when it like it grabbed you or not grabbed you when it like jabbed at you with this big cable fist and like throughout the whole thing. You feel this mass moving underneath your skin. Oh, why's Toad not here? Where'd Toad go?
Where did Toad go?
At Toad.
I also wanted to ask that. He kind of just dipped.
When did Toad go?
When did Toad go?
A couple of
this is
minutes ago.
Because this is kind of important.
It was a couple of minutes ago.
Why? Why would Toad go? I guess we'll just have to
Wait.
consume him. I was gonna say consume him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't think we should go on without him. But we could still.
I mean, the actual thing is
also
that, like,
eat
you
him.
know, what's it called? You're like, we did it, and you see, like, Don, like curled up, like fully heaved over on the floor, like, convulsing wildly.
Uh-oh.
That's not good, probably.
Don's having a moment.
Lucian slowly turning into an abomination while Don
Yeah,
is.
we might as well, at this point, you roll the sin overflow table, also. Not sin overflow, sin marks.
Yep, what do I roll for that again?
D6 for body part, and then another D6 for type.
6 and 3 and 1.
3 and 1. I think 3 is arms again. You might get another arm upgrade. Another arm mark.
Is this where I become like a mutant Kevin?
If you look,
Maybe.
if you roll the same one twice, you get to choose.
Yeah. But he didn't roll the same one twice because I know firearm's not the same as the number 1. We'll have to see what number 1 is. God, I gotta throw way down for this. Nope, it's back or chest. You get.
Back or chest?
Yep. On back or chest, number 1, you can roll an extra resting die while resting. If you do, you gain the same amount of sin.
Ooh.
So that's
Alrighty.
interesting.
That is interesting.
I'm gonna add Toad a bunch because I kind of need him to be here, you know.
I understand what it means now.
If Toad doesn't show up in like the next minute, I can like do a bit for like you guys continuing on, then like Toad will catch up, where Don will catch up. You know.
I mean, yeah, no, I'm down with that.
Yeah. Well, I'm very surprised you guys did that. You guys did that much damage to this thing. Like it literally went from no
am
damage
too.
to a 3, and then a 12.
Okay.
Toad's back.
Yeah, are you kidding? I thought, like, good job, Box.
Good job,
I
Box.
thought I was gonna have to, like, stop. I thought I was gonna get your, like, you were gonna get my legs broken.
Yeah,
I
no.
thought I was gonna die.
No, like I said, you wouldn't have died.
man.
I might have, but you wouldn't.
Toad, as what's it called? As Lucian does the sickest uppercut in the universe and tears the thing apart.
Yeah.
Like into just cables, then those cables tear apart into like rotten meat. Don, you feel this horrible like you feel like this writhing mass underneath your skin start to move like horrifically. It's like your skeleton is fighting you.
That's not good. I think I got a bag of ants in me.
The pain is immense.
Yeah.
But it's and then it just like stops. Like nothing happened to you. Like the pain is immense, you like double over with pain. What you get is a specific specialized trait.
Oh, neat.
Here you go. You can read it out to the audience if you want.
Oh, would you like me to read it out loud for the audience?
If you want to, yeah. You hear like this ringing in your ears
Okay.
that's similar to the one from before when Zero exploded.
Okay.
And like that ring like phases in and it goes, hate.
Love that. I love that.
Yeah.
The name of the trait is Soviet Computer of Christ. Once permission, when I gain an injury or affliction, I may refuse to die. For the next 3 rounds of combat, increase my category by 1, gain +1 dice to force, conditioning, and coordination. Gain immunity to afflictions that would slow me down or stop me in any way. If I fail to inflict at least 5 stress every turn when like this, I take 5 stress. That cannot be blocked or reduced in any way at the end of my turn.
Yep. He's built for violence.
It's like if Super Saiyan required you to punch even harder to maintain it.
Yeah.
I'll write it down on my
Yep.
thingy.
So that's that. This thing is this horrible monster is very
When
dead.
did that happen? I would like to
When
ask.
you left, yeah, Box did an incredible uppercut for 12 damage.
Is it dead? It's not dead, right?
No, he punched it so hard it died. He did 12
No,
damage.
it's dead.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
he,
I
like,
super
holy
killed
shit.
it.
In
man.
dust.
Yeah. Killed it.
I'm like, good job, man.
Yeah, you
I'm a little
see,
sad I didn't get to use this, but you know.
yeah, Lucian turns off his firearm.
Yep.
What can I say? I bring the heat.
Heh.
What's your new power, by the way?
I
He
just
can
mentioned
roll
it.
additional healing. Oh, Don's can roll an additional. What's going on, Don? Holy shit, I'm stupid. Lucian can roll an additional healing dice when he rests, but he'll take sin when he does it.
Cool.
Yep.
Is that what it does?
Yeah. Well, no, that's
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 what
his
my sin mark
marker
does.
mutation.
My new
You
sin
have a
mark.
different thing. You have Soviet Computer of Christ.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
talking about what Lucian, because Lucian got a new sin mark.
Yep.
It is a tattoo of a dead rat.
I mean, it is, yeah.
Fun. You know what I just thought of?
Would
Lucian, like, no, it's like how his like a rat.
no, you know
form
what it is,
like his
Lucian?
curse
It's
mark
not just a
form.
tattoo of a dead rat. It's like a chest tattoo of a rat that's been crucified.
Hilarious. No, friend, you know what? You know how the curse marks like made Sasuke look really weird and freakish when he like
Yeah.
unlocked it?
Yeah.
No,
He had both a
Don't-
one-winged angel and also bat wings. I called out both
Yeah.
of those preemptively, which is so funny. That Zach looks
No,
at
I
me. That Zach go, so Sasuke gets wings, and I go, is it one-winged angel or bat wings? And he goes, and it's both.
My legitimate answer was yes. Because it is both. I also tricked
I read the
Shen
vibes on the
into
both.
thinking. I also tricked Shen into thinking that
Choji
Clown
died.
Squad died for Sasuke's character development.
that Choji that what's it called? The
Ino
Choji and
Shokucho.
Neji died.
oh damn.
Because Shen started to ask me, like, question. There's no way that all of these characters die purely for Sasuke, right?
Because the thing is that we
And,
don't
like,
see
yeah, there
Choji
is.
again for like a million episodes.
Yeah, no, like everyone who goes off to do their one-on-one
actually, like,
fights
40 episodes or
doesn't
something.
reappear. So by the end, like, so as soon as Shen asked me that, I was like, "Oh, I have the opportunity to do the best
Choji
thing."
literally
And my
walks into a like
immediate
sunny
response
spot,
was,
sees a butterfly, falls over next to a tree, and we don't see him again for 40 episodes.
Yeah. Like, it was so fucked up. So I decided to take advantage of that and be like,
The thing
"Oh
is,
no, no, no!
that was the first time Naruto
This
pulled that
is
fucking
just
trick. That as soon as that happened every other time, I realized, oh, it's not real. Where it does the bit
yeah,
of, hey, when you do this technique, you'll die afterwards. Nobody dies after using
yeah,
a technique that
no."
kills them.
No. So it's like it was the first time, and it was the only time I knew I'd be able to get Shen on it. So immediately when he asked me,
Actually,
it's like,
funny
"Oh yeah, no,
enough,
no, no, we lose everybody for the sake of Sasuke."
And I don't like Sasuke. I think he's stupid and an asshole.
No, and
I think it's
neither do
hilarious.
I. And that was the reason I knew I could trick you so
Yep.
hard. It's because neither of us liked Sasuke whatsoever. So I used my already at the time like distaste for Sasuke to fan the fuel.
Yeah, no. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, you guys are just in this dark ass room looking around now. This horrible dead thing that got obliterated by Lucian. Was anybody keeping an eye on Douglas? In the
I think we
dark?
were focused on killing the big sin.
I'll look.
Yep.
I would look, I guess.
Yeah, anybody wants to roll an investigation.
Okay. Can I get a plus
I
one because I have a
was-
flashlight?
Yeah, you would have to get +1 with an additional dice
Yippee.
for this.
That's a 2.
That's a 2. 2, 3, 4. Doc, you're gonna roll or no? Is that-
Doctor!
Yeah, sorry, I was having trouble with something.
It's fine.
L.
Okay,
Well,
so
never
and
mind,
only
guys.
Randy is. So everybody else goes where did Doug go? Randy, you realize Doug left.
That bitch.
Why?
Look, I know I yelled at him about the coffee thing, but come on.
Like he just walked at like when you guys were fighting that thing, he just punched in the code
Please
and
be
walked back out.
professional about it.
Are we just stuck in the room?
I mean, you could presumably put the code that he did. You saw that he
Oh, yeah.
put in the code read, or you could put an open to get into the open room.
I say we
Fair
follow
enough.
him.
Yeah, I think we just go find him at this point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go find him.
Kind of a dick move,
Doug,
but fair
that
enough.
bastard! How am I supposed to defend him if he left?
Is there anything on like the little weird cable corpse thing?
No, it very much disintegrated when it got punched into space, into super
Okay.
space.
All right.
And not like outer space. It got punched into like physical, actual space.
Well, no, it got punched into
We had
anti-space. Like it is a negative mass now.
No, Sean, I was gonna say he got punched into the digital world of Digimon.
Damn, Ribozo.
He's not a Digimonster.
You're going to the
Jeez.
digital
No,
world,
no,
idiot.
no. Now the question, Toad, is which one? Because there is a wrong answer here.
A Gurumon. I don't know if that's a real one. I actually
No, I
don't
meant
know
the
either of their names.
series.
Oh, I don't fucking know. Nor do I care. I never watched Digimon.
Fair, but
Oh,
also,
wow.
but also it's good.
It
It's
is
better than
also
Pokemon.
it
It's
was
better than
good.
Pokemon anime. Like it consistently has at least something going on.
It gets
Bro
confusing. No, the thing is, if you miss one, if you when you miss something, you really miss something because like, why is that? Or why is there an angel here?
No, it generally is like non-episode. It is like actual like for a kids show. It's really good for God of War linear storytelling.
Hey, I don't know.
Either way.
Yep.
So, I guess we'll punch Reed.
Yeah, the door opens back into the open room. In like the main
We see
meeting room,
him?
there's still like 5 bodies.
Oh. I'm like, Doug, where you at, Doug?
You guys gonna step into
Right
the
now, we just want
like
to talk
open
to you.
room?
Yeah.
All
Yep.
right.
Yeah, let's go.
So you guys step through the doors, like close behind you. Doug is nowhere to be seen here. He's not here. Where could he be?
I have an idea.
What's that idea?
Ben, I'm gonna use utility.
Whoa.
to grab to grab Doug's wallet.
Why?
Read the
Oh,
because
he might be missing. Is
it,
missing, and he might come looking for it.
yeah.
That's funny. I'm gonna have you just straight up roll luck because it's like a 1 in 3 chance between the things that it'll do of what it'll do.
No, that's fair. Re?
Shit! I
You
should have
did say
decided
what?
number. Sorry.
Yeah.
Roll
You
again.
know, I
I'm
was
gonna say
like,
the
you
number
did say three.
is what's it called? The number is 5 6.
Okay, the highest numbers. All right.
Yeah, 4.
4. Dang it!
Unfortunate.
Now I just have his wallet.
It's his wallet minus the like what's it called? It's his wallet minus the cash in it. It's missing some parts.
Oh yeah. Wait, can I read his ID?
I mean, yeah, it says Douglas Chandler.
Chandler.
The interesting thing, if you look at Douglas Chandler, it says Douglas Chandler,
Really know
born
her.
2002.
Wait, 2002.
Huh?
I'm like, oh, well, there is a new millennium. That's neat. Wait,
Oh
what?
wait, why did it say he was born 2002?
Yeah.
What a
Hey,
freaky day. Hey, fellas. He's born in
guys.
2000. He's born in like 40-ish years.
Yeah.
But who's that
mind
guy?
You, he's born in 40-ish
He's
years,
not negative
and when
40.
I mean,
we woke him up,
it's
he
definitely a
thought it
fake
was
ID.
yesterday.
Is it? Alright. Looks pretty
He's a
legit.
weird. Today's a
I
weird
look at
day.
I look at you and I'm like, Lucius, we fought a rat man to the death, and then we fought our boss
Cable guy?
to the
Larry
death,
the-
and then
fought
we fought
Larry the
cable
Cable
guy to the death.
We
Also,
saw
actually, fun
Larry
fact
the
is we
Cable
discovered
Guy.
it was Larry the Cable Girl, but yeah. It was a cable
Yeah.
man.
I actually didn't know that. Oh, did he punch her? Did he punch him right in the pussy?
Yes, that was the implication.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the thing that Shen didn't want to say live on air.
But you know, Toad said it,
well.
so it's okay. Oh yeah, important disclaimer that I should just put this at the intro of most episodes. Disclaimer: anything we say is a bit. It's not real. We don't agree with any of the opinions that we say out loud. Everything we say is in character. Resemblance to any people living or dead is entirely a coincidence. Think you covered
Hey, Fox, I
everything?
got a perfect name for that attack, by the way.
That's the name for the attack.
Clam Crusher.
Terrible. Terrible. Toad, be careful. We're gonna get banned on Twitch if you do too much.
Nah, man.
If you go
Nah,
too
man.
hard in the
Fun
paint. If you're
guy.
too funny.
That's fine.
Clam
It's fine. It's funny.
cleaver.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Um.
Now what are you guys gonna
This
do?
doesn't. Wait,
Uh,
you said
can I-
like do I have like a legitimate computer thing in me?
You don't know.
Hmm.
I mean, you're
can I
one,
go
not a
to-
surgeon, and 2, not a computer scientist.
Can I walk up to the computer?
Sure. To one of the like numerous big consoles.
Yeah. No, for like the password.
Oh,
keyboard.
yeah.
Yeah.
Keyboard, yeah.
Can I type in work?
You type in work. Roll a force for me.
Oh yeah, I had an injury. What do you want it to?
Double fives.
Double fives. Double fives on work. Very good. You will not take damage. What happens is the door like opens, and you see a like different room from before. It opens into what appears to be a large scale like office cubicles. Like
That makes
run of the mill
sense.
classical like carpeted cubicles office, like big plastic walls, motivational like pictures on the walls. You're like the very faint, like you're very faintly like the tapping of like numerous keyboards and like a of like a phone ringing, and like the general murmur of people talking. So that's very interesting.
Are there people in here?
Are there?
It sounds like it. I mean, we can walk in.
I could.
Are you going to?
You want to walk into the room that sounds like, but are not clearly, apparently full of people? Yeah,
I'm
sure.
like, wait, hold on. Wait. These are regular people. They're not exorcists.
We don't know there's people. That's what we just said.
You hear the murmur of people talking, but you aren't able to like see anything through. Like it opens into a hallway. Like you know what it is? It opens from an elevator entrance that goes into like a line of cubicles.
Okay, I see what you're
Why don't we
I
try
mean, I guess
other
we can go look.
words?
I guess we no. I mean, do you want to keep looking?
Yeah, like I only tried work because that's like the only other new word we found out, or I
Yeah.
guess that was hinted to us, but from Douglas.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just start trying random 4-letter words.
Yep.
Dogs, gods.
The issue is that every time you type a word that doesn't go
Cows.
to anywhere, you guys take damage.
Hey, Jen, can I
The
type in
point that you
Cain?
can't brute force it.
We did that.
Oh,
What is he trying?
Cain.
Yeah, you already tried that. It
Alert.
didn't work.
Cain.
Actually, Cain was how we got the door to work the first time.
Yep.
Oh, hilarious.
Yeah, Cain is the one that leads back into like the main entrance hallway that you guys were in, the Ellis Island entrance.
Yeah. Jen, I think you have like an actual like password for this room.
Oh yeah, I do. I have a whole list of passwords to go to different places. I have a whole list, but I'm not gonna tell you.
Can I
for
try?
obvious reasons.
Jen, can I try Seer?
You try Seer. So you guys are letting the work door close.
Like this. Like this.
Yeah, no. I'm asking, do you guys let the work door close?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Or yeah, no.
Yes or
I would
no?
say
Zach,
so.
Come
you
to a
want to go?
conclusion on this.
Zach, do you want to go into the
Actually, hold on.
workroom?
Yeah, that is a better question. Do you guys want? Does anyone actually want to go into this dimension first?
This like office dimension.
I do, but I'm also like really concerned about my possibility of death.
I'll go.
Yeah,
You know,
we'll protect
I'll
you.
go. I'll go in with whoever goes in.
I'll fuck it. We'll go in.
Okay,
I'll
you guys
go
going into
in.
work, into the work dimension.
Yep.
Balling.
We're going to work, guys.
Yeah, you guys walk in.
We had to get
into
a
this
9 to
office
5.
cubicle. The door closed behind you. With
I
a
wait for
psh.
them all. Yeah, no, I was about to say I wait for them to all go in and the door to close, and then I type in home and I go home.
No, no, it's not that easy. Also, you might get stranded.
Yeah.
You guys really don't want to get stranded anywhere, especially.
Nah, we should split up. Each of us should go into a separate room.
Yeah. Ah, yes,
I'm-
that will work out. Famously, when you guys are fighting like category 3 and 4 sins.
Yeah, like I'm about to take another injury, and I am like two sin overflows down.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
So you guys all going to work
Um,
into the work dimension.
yeah,
Yes.
I'll follow them.
Okay, the door closed behind you. The psh, and like you hear like the distant murmur of people chatting, adding, and like the ringing of phones and and the typing of keyboards and like the sound of a printer going and like fax machines. And like it really is just like you're in like a 1960s to 80s like office job location, like a corporate location. Looking around a little further, you guys see a bunch of motivational posters, but like they're a little bit off. Like we'll say like integrity and have like a picture of like a bird on a stock background, like a bird in flight. But like looking at a little closer at that bird appears to be like made of human fingers.
Ugh.
A relatively normal bird.
And like another one is like a stock picture of it's like a stock picture of a lion like roaring in a cool way, like on a cliff.
That's neat.
But the like white text on like the big white text in impact font underneath it says violence.
I see.
I love
So
that. No, wait, that's
They're-
perfect.
That
they're working on
rules.
AI generated posters.
I don't think they're AI
considering
generated. I
this,
think it's just they're just weird, you know.
I'm gonna go walk over and I'm gonna collect the violence poster like a video game
You try to pull
collectible.
the violence poster off the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna like very carefully go over and like slide the tip of my knife under the corner and like pop the tape and
I
begin
mean, this is
rolling it up.
interfacing, obviously. Rule interfacing. I would say it is risky.
Come on.
Not hard, but risky.
I'm gonna help him.
Actually, I
Okay.
can't help them because I have bad interfacing.
Yeah, help with interfacing.
Yeah, I'm gonna help with interfacing.
All right, roll your dice. It's a risky roll.
I will also help with interfacing.
I'm gonna go into sin overflow. Is that okay, guys?
I'm the one who's actually
Whoa.
good at interfacing.
Yeah. We need this poster.
We need the violence poster.
We need this poster, guys.
Zach, what's your interfacing?
I have interfacing too. There's
Oh,
a reason
damn.
we always have me do the interfacing.
Ooh.
Okay,
twos and threes.
okay. Wait.
Huh?
2 5s.
What was that?
Sin overflow.
Oh man. Oh
Oh, you were
man.
you were serious?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
I mean,
god,
yeah,
well,
roll your
dude.
fun
wait,
table and
wait,
reduce your
wait.
max sin by 2.
Wait. Technically, you said a risky roll. The 4 would pass. Let me roll
Well,
my
yeah, no,
1d3.
I'm saying that it would pass. The 5 would pass.
No, I know it would, but what I'm saying is the 4 would pass, and if I got a 1 on this,
Well, no, I take the highest
Uh,
roll on. You take the highest roll on risky rolls, dingus.
yeah, no, you're stop. That's not what I'm
Yep.
talking about. I'm not talking about for the risky roll. I'm talking about for sin overflow.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, yeah. Then no, I don't sin overflow.
Yeah.
I get a 4 and I take 1 sin.
I like how you preemptively go, okay, I'm in sin overflow now, so I'm gonna roll 6 more dice
Oh.
unprompted.
Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't be able
Maybe
to
you
choose
shouldn't
that
do
after you
that.
roll. Yeah, you
That's
shouldn't be able to
fair.
choose that after rolling all of them.
I had a 66% chance.
You should say,
Hey.
like, you can always put more sin. I'm gonna say you aren't allowed to take sin off from now on.
That's
this.
fine. I didn't. That's fine.
Because otherwise you
Yeah,
just
no, I
do
can.
this. So
If
you're
you'd
like,
like
fuck
to,
it, 66s all the time, you know? But yeah, you're able to remove the line post that says violence, like, safely, without damaging it. Behind you, you do sense
To be
like
fair, I do
a man
apologize.
wearing
now
glasses
that
and
you explain it.
suspenders, and you,
Just so you know, that wasn't not my
you know,
intent.
that's
I
totally
wasn't trying
fine.
to.
Totally fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
I
But
do
yeah,
see what you're talking
you do
about,
sense
though, so I
behind you
will.
a man wearing a button-up shirt and square rim glasses, asses and suspenders, and he's the guy from Office Space. He walks up from behind you and goes, "Hey, what are you doing, man? You know those are like company property, right?"
We're being cool.
Oh yeah, we're sorry, man. We're replacing them.
Yeah, no,
We're putting new posters up.
Okay, rolling
Just rotating
negotiations will be hard.
Okay.
Because you guys, one, do not dress like office guys who are covered in blood and viscera. And for two, like, you aren't carrying like a cart of posters, you know?
Can I help? Actually, can I roll for them?
No.
My negotiations too.
Give solutions lie.
my negotiations 1. I'll help too.
I'll help.
Okay.
Roll 4.
Roll 4 dice.
I'll help.
5 dice.
5.
Right. Oh wait, what did I roll? Oh damn, that was a double 6.
There it
Double
is.
six.
Oh wow,
anyway.
double sixes, goddamn. So it goes. Alrighty then. But you know that you're supposed to, like, you know, have the posters with you before you take down the posters, because otherwise you'll have to, like, you know, take the posters, then go back for the thing, and then the poster will be down for at least a couple minutes.
Yeah. We're aware, but this guy points at Doc. He just forgot to bring the posters. So we have to make 2 trips down. We have to make 2 trips
You're
down.
helping with the lie.
You know what? No, fuck you. Doc wants to make you look more foolish. He starts pulling the posters out.
That'll take a hit point, but you will have the posters.
I will use the kit point for this.
Incredible.
Please,
I goes,
we
that's
actually
great.
had the posters. You just didn't see them.
All
Please,
right.
we know what we're doing. We are professionals.
You know, I might bring this up in supervisor. It'd probably be fine. Carry on, and then he just like walks off sipping coffee.
What does the poster that Zach pulls out look like?
The poster that
just a
Zach pulls
copy?
out says like, God, it could have a Dracula flowism on it.
It should.
It says in like black, it says in like white impact font. It has a picture of Dracula, from Dracula Flow, like the sweaty old man with the marker forehead line. And it says, as I spun the block so hard I played fucking Minecraft.
God.
And then you pull a second one and it says, "War is all I think about." These things probably fit in
That's
pretty
the
alright,
one.
honestly.
That's the one.
War is all I think about is very good.
War is all I think about is the one the doctor pulls out.
That's fair. Another good one though would have been, you know, the perk he has. A
Yeah.
poster of his perk would have
Yeah,
been cool.
I also
God.
considered that. That one's pretty good. There's a lot of good options.
You know, it's infinitely good lines. Like, a lot of them are just him talking about pussy and doing drugs, but some of them are funny.
What are you talking about? Pussy and doing drugs is hilarious.
They're a little. No, absolutely no offense to the good man Joji, who for sure wrote Dracula Flowisms, like pretty obviously they're Joji written because Plumcorp Records is owned by Joji. But like for sure, like the sex and drugs are the least interesting ones. Where he just says something insane and
No.
unprompted is much better.
I do agree. I am joking.
Yeah.
I do get what you're saying.
I get my diamonds from the most horrific situations possible.
Yeah,
the
the
shit.
vulgar just to be vulgar, like without like I don't get why people find that funny. The batshit
Yeah.
insane, absolutely hilarious.
Yeah. The ones where it's pretty clear that like Dracula is a violent psychopath, great. I have no character. They tell me to shoot, I do it. But yeah, you put war is all I think about poster up. But yeah, now what are you guys gonna do? You have the violence poster, the violence line poster.
That goes inside of my coat. Like
Yeah.
like when you see like cops like put something away for a case for later. Like
Oh
yeah,
God.
that's going inside of my room later.
Yeah.
Hold on, just to be clear, this place has literally nothing in it as of a poster.
No, there's a bunch of cubicles and stuff that you guys have not investigated at all. You just gravitated to the weird
Can I
poster.
just check the cubicle shit?
I
My friends were nice enough to help me. Thank you. Love
I
you
will
guys.
do some investigation on the cubicles.
All right.
Oh, thank God, someone's gonna do it.
You walk over to
can't
like
help.
one of the cubicles, and looking over, you see what appears to be a very short man with short black hair, kind of jittery looking, like sitting in a rolling chair typing away. Typing away at one keyboard. There's a second keyboard next to the first one, and that one is also in buttons pressed as if he was pressing them, like separately.
Can I scream leprechaun and shoot
I
him?
have
No,
the biggest thing I want to do, but I don't know if I want to do it.
Like he it sends you over his shoulder. He goes, "Oh hey, how's it going? What do you need?"
Hello. How do I want to do this? I had a funny joke I wanted to fucking with. Because I wanted to fuck with this guy and just be like, "Hey, John from accounting needs you."
You could
Like,
try.
I
You could
wanted
do
to.
that.
I wanted to
That'd
just
be a
fuck with this
negotiation.
guy.
You can negotiation.
Yeah,
this
you know
guy.
what? No, let's fuck with it. This sounds fun. Oh yeah, I'll walk over. It's like, hey, John from accounting says he needs those files. He didn't tell me what they were called. He just said you had the files, and he passed them over to you earlier today, when you were apparently seemingly half asleep.
Oh, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll definitely get him to roll negotiation. See if he rolls this hard.
Arby's. We have the files.
6, yeah.
Oh my god, it's a 6.
Oh man, yeah. I'll get him. Don't worry about it. Tell John I got him on the way right now. They're currently in my outbox. Sending them to him.
All right, thank you. Thank you. He's. I just a little bit of advice. Seems kind of cranky today. I'd maybe stay away from him because I'm putting this the nice way. His exact words when he asked me to do this were, "Tell that fucking guy to get me the files I gave him before I send his ass out the fucking window."
When you say out the window, like his eyes light up, and he goes, "Out the window? He just sent me out the window?" And he turns back around and starts typing even faster. Like, "I'm on it. Don't worry about it. I'll make you proud, John."
What?
What?
My job has been done.
We'll say when you turn back around, a cursory glance at the back walls and the wall that you came from. There are no windows in this office building.
Huh. All right.
It's concrete floor to ceiling.
All right. Interesting.
It's not super clear to you what out the window could possibly mean.
Yeah, no. Out the window definitely means something fucked up, but now I've got to investigate. Oh, guys, I guess now we have to go find John from accounting.
And ask him about the windows on a phrase that
And
you
ask
made up.
him about the windows.
I like the fact that you're asking about a phrase that you made up.
Yeah, I know. I fucking love this.
God, I think Doc is actually the most insane.
Oh yeah, no.
Like for a
definitely.
while, like Randy was in contention for that.
But this just takes the cake.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Randy all of a sudden got incredibly like logical, and everybody
And
else
Doc
just
became
started
batshit crazy.
spiraling.
I mean,
Yeah,
as you know from the
see-
last episode, without out Toad, everybody is the insane one.
Yeah, Toad is the
Yeah.
one that keeps us grounded.
All of a sudden, Toad's here, and it's just like
Your motivations
clarity.
are become even like somewhat grounded.
Yeah, no, it's just like Toad is even around us. Clarity.
Yeah.
Toad, you're a dumbass. That's our
Yeah, no,
clarity.
Who's doing that?
You know-
Well, Doc is doing this.
Yeah, who's doing something else? I don't have a way to follow this up right now.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't know what to do here.
You walked in here.
Yeah, but I don't really have the skills for it. I'll be honest. All like my investigation interfacing shit is like and surveillance is horrible.
Dang.
You know what, Toad?
Wait.
Anything you want to do, I'll help out. I'll help you out
Wait,
with.
Jen, hold on. Jen, is there a place I can get coffee?
There might be.
I-
Yeah, you could look around for a place to get coffee.
Fucking
Yeah,
nice
because I'm like,
floor.
because we should get coffee cups for a box.
Yes, give me like a billion
coffee
mugs.
vending machine. Like you put a paper cup in, you pay like $1,
Oh,
and it spits out coffee.
oh
Your
man, there's
coffee
no
nozzle.
like mugs. There's no like
No,
ceramic
there aren't
mugs.
mugs. No, it
Nothing?
doesn't take paper cups.
Is there no like you're the best boss mug?
Yeah.
Actually,
Is there a
Shen,
mug?
Do you guys
Jen?
want to
Is there a
like
mug
run a
that
raid to
says-
steal coffee cups? Like
Is
mugs?
there a mug that says the word violence?
Jen,
That is apparently
can
one of
I-
their ideals.
can I walk past like
This is
each
apparently, like,
cubicle and
one of
just
their ideals.
and ask like a random person if they want a refill on coffee?
Roll a negotiation. This will be hard
Can I help
because
box?
no, I'm gonna say not. I'm not gonna say hard. I'm gonna say this is immensely risky because but not an immediate risk. The risk here is not immediate. It's you have a bunch of coffee mugs, and then later on, an angry mob chases you for the mugs back. You dig?
You know what? Worth it.
And severity of the mob is determined by this.
All right, I have 2 negotiations, so
Yep.
that's a 5.
That's a 5. Yeah,
That's not
several
bad.
people give you their mugs to like get a refill. Like they give you like orders on like what to get.
Yep. Sure.
Definitely. You are not listening. You are not listening to what they actually order.
Yeah, I
Oh,
quickly
yeah, you
run
get
out.
about a dozen coffee mugs. You have about a dozen.
Yeah, I run back to everybody else. Okay, guys, we gotta go.
We gotta fucking go.
We gotta find John from accounting and ask him what he meant about the window.
Does John from accounting drink coffee?
He might. We'll find out.
We'll find him.
Incredible.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you guys go back to the elevator and the keyboard is
yeah,
weirdly
I
placed
really-
like
I
on the
really-
floor. Like it's very
I thought you
strange.
were.
I did genuinely want to go find John from accounting, but it's like no.
No.
I like how you literally not only made up John from accounting, you also
Yeah, no.
made up what he
no,
said.
I know. Like I
You are
made
asking a
up
man who
John
does
from
not exist about a
accounting.
sentence you did not say.
I know. That's what like I wanted to see what would happen if I tried, but it's also like no, I'd just rather do the plot right now.
You wanted to see what happened to you tried. You wanted no. Essentially, what you're saying is you wanted Shen to improvise. Shen, improvise now.
No, I've
Shit,
been improvising,
I need to
motherfucker.
improvise.
I've been improvising.
I need you to
I did not think you guys would
improvise
show
John
up
from
here. I wrote it down
accounting
just in case.
and- I need you to improvise John from accounting and what throwing someone out the
No,
window.
the thing is,
no,
I know
no, Shen.
what throwing someone out the window means. Is the thing.
Oh my god! All
I
right,
don't know
let's
what
go
it says.
back.
This place doesn't have windows.
Yeah,
Yep.
I know. Let's go back to the elevator.
Yep. Goes back to the elevator. And what word do you type? Where do you want to go next to try?
What were the words that were available?
One of the ones that you guys tried but never got a result on was seer. That Toad brought up.
Oh yeah.
You can
Yeah,
try
well, yeah,
that.
we can
Try
we
seer
can try
again?
seer.
Yep.
Let's try seer.
Well, I mean, you never used it. Well, you
Yeah,
never
you
tried
type
it.
seer.
So, yeah, let's
I thought
let's
of
do
the word.
seer.
And the
Yeah,
door
seer.
opened. And the door opens with a hiss. Seer worked.
Oh, it worked.
Hey,
Okay.
Gang, you fucking did it. What you see is an elaborate wall of computers, like way more than before, like a what's it called? Like a horseshoe shape of computer consoles and like monitors inlaid into those computers.
Is it a Soviet computer?
I would say it's Soviet-esque in era
Hey,
and
cross
structure.
off the bingo.
I definitely don't know how this
God, we
works.
should make a bingo for this.
Shen,
Raven gets
can you make
legitimately
one
mad
for
at
the
something Shen
audience?
says as a joke.
Toad is late.
Toad is late by a couple of minutes. Zach's audio
No,
becomes
wait,
really
hold on,
bad for
Shen.
no reason for about 40 seconds.
No, Shen. The free
Yeah,
one
that's
is
fair.
Toad is
It's
late.
pretty good.
It's not free if I'm not late.
Yeah. But yeah, you see on the set, what's it called? You guys walk into the
Yeah.
seer room, I presume. Yeah.
Yeah.
The seer room is small, like singular broom closet small, for you guys to cram in.
Oh.
Like it's not meant to fit more than one person at a time in here.
All right.
But you do see on like a series of monitors, one of which is a monitor that shows like outside what appears to be the outside area of Staten Island. What's called Ellis Island. Another thing that you do see is what appears to be a orbital like camera view of the Earth in slow rotation.
The Earth isn't flat. How nice.
Yes, in the Cain universe, the Earth is not flat.
Whoa.
Congratulations.
Poggers.
Poggers.
Poggers?
There's a whole bunch of buttons you guys could maybe figure out with an interfacing, but might have risks
Who
to
has
it.
who has good interfacing here?
Doc.
Doc.
Doc, I'm gonna use my psyche burst with finesse to help you.
Okay.
So anyone
Bring
who
it
needs to
down.
interact with the key with anything here, we can't have a +1.
Yep.
All right,
I haven't been doing it, but or you know what? No, go ahead. Never mind.
we'll do it. All right, fucking.
I'll also help Doc.
Whoa, everyone's
This is
helping.
my shit.
It's the most dice possible. And I will say this is risky because you might press a button that can't be unpressed.
That's
I'm
fair.
not
Wait,
helping.
You might fire the laser again.
Yeah, you might
I'm
press
not
the
helping.
like
storming
nothing to
hat
read.
button.
Jen, is this another case of there's a lot of buttons but like nothing to label them?
It's not labeled well.
What am I at right now? 46.
Yeah, the point of interfacing is to figure out what the buttons do.
Yep, you're at 46 right now.
There's a 6.
That's a 6. That is a 6. So figuring out a little bit, you understand that like the buttons control like the angle of the laser and how long it will like go from like its passive orbit to like a rocket-based orbit to like move itself.
Okay.
The lasers use a series of like specialized sin mirrors that you can figure out.
Yeah. Okay.
And the laser appears to have been like running in kind of the background, like passively a much lighter caliber than its full caliber laser for the past 12 hours or so.
Oh.
There was a point where it was at full power for about 20 seconds, and you can probably guess that was,
That was
Yeah.
when our other
But that's
guys.
more of a passive laser where like it probably won't cut buildings in half, but it will like eviscerate individual people after like a second.
And
I really guess based on the
Is it,
amount of energy it's giving out, and you're getting like a bunch of
am I able
crazy shit.
to? Am I able to figure out how to turn it off, or does it seem like there really isn't a way?
There's not like a manual override to shut it off here, but you can figure out that like there appears to be a like you find a like list of parts and pieces of the machine itself and like what they all do. Like you find like the schematics and blueprints. Going to the schematics, there's not a manual override like in the control room. There's a manual override on the satellite itself.
Yep, that sounds about right. Oh, guys, I know where we're going.
Space.
Going into space. I go to the elevator and I
just realized I've on
space.
accident and literally recreated the plot of Portal 2, like aesthetically.
Yeah, you did. You
We
did.
got corporate
Space,
America, too many
space.
mugs, Uggs, portal shaker, space.
Oh my god. I go to the elevator and I type space.
That's 5 letters also.
God.
You could type
Five.
NASA. That'd be 4.
I could do well, god, yeah, NASA.
Type
You
in
gonna type
moon.
NASA?
Yeah, let me type in moon.
What are you guys gonna do now? Now
Um,
that you realize, like,
type in
oh, the way to shut off
trees.
this laser
I
would require
will-
you
okay.
go up
Type
there as
in
an astronaut.
SEAS. I want it to take us to the bottom of the ocean.
Seas.
No, I don't want to.
No, that's music for Persona 3. It brings you to the Iwatodai dorm. Get it? Cause C's.
Yeah.
All right. The question is, what do we do with this information?
Yep.
Because in order to
There's too
deactivate
much
the laser,
fucking obsidian! Send that shit to Iwatodai!
in order
See,
to
Makoto, this is why you voted for Biden. Shut the fuck
turn
up.
off the laser, we have to get to the satellite, but we can't
Don't
get
worry
to the
about it, it's an
satellite unless we
insane meme.
become astronauts. I could legitimately take us to NASA. What is the opinion of that, guys?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what going to NASA would do. Are you gonna steal a
Especially
spaceship?
nowadays.
I mean, we could. Look, if Men in Black can do it, we can do it.
Fuck it. We're stealing a spaceship.
Yeah.
I vote yes on this. I am being completely straight and honest
you
with
know
this.
what?
I
Let's
vote yes.
do it. Let's do it.
I am being as transparent as I can be. I say let's steal a spaceship and go to the satellite.
I mean, can we?
Type in NASA.
You could too.
Yeah,
you can try
I'm
it.
okay.
You
Yeah,
wanna
no.
type NASA?
I'll type in I'm gonna type in NASA.
Wait. Do you what's your stress at?
Yeah, none of you
I
takes
am
one more
at-
a third injury.
Yeah, I am at
A second injury, not a third injury. 'cause
4
third
out
injury
of the
kills you.
5 stress. I'm 4 out of the 5 stress required.
Yeah.
Okay.
I desperately need healing.
I will
Like, holy
defend
fuck.
You guys could rest.
I will defend
We probably
you.
should rest, honestly.
I will defend you. Type in NASA.
Okay.
All right, yeah, type in NASA.
And then we can rest.
You type in NASA, and it boop. The door opens up into not what you'd expect to be NASA. It's not open where you expect it would be, of like a NASA control room or something. No. Where it opens off is what appears from you go from a computerized broom closet to a second broom closet.
Okay.
Like an actual broom closet.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Is
Are we
is
in
the
a broom
door?
closet in NASA?
You don't know.
Are we in
no way to find out.
NASA's room closet?
Why would this NASA broom closet have an
Um,
elevator door opening? Is a real question.
That is a good question. See
Because
the
it
other
does seem
door?
like you could open
does
other
this-
doors normally, like traditionally. You used to know that like the elevator doors normally don't. The one that goes to what's it called? The one that was going in didn't open normally.
Is the elevator the only door in this broom closet, or is
Yep.
there like the normal door?
Nope, it's
Okay.
the one room. It's the broom closet door is flush with this door.
What the? Okay. Well,
God,
scratch
gotta
that,
say, I
guys.
love this fucking
Can't do
doors
it.
format I can do. Because
This doors
infinite
format
bits.
is fucking.
It's infinite
awesome.
bits.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I love I love this doors bit.
It's infinite bits
It's
that you
great.
guys come up with.
All right, guys. False alarm back. We can't go. Apparently, NASA just wants to put us in a broom closet.
Yeah.
Can we smash the wall of the broom closet to get into the
we
NASA
could-
building further?
We could try.
But remember
I
that thing
will
that
send
Douglas said
over
before about how
lovers.
you break walls of some rooms, like it just leads to more walls because it's an anti-space.
Yeah, that's
Cle-
right. It won't
Clearly,
work.
that rule has changed by now, Shen.
Maybe. I mean, it didn't
Okay,
even test it the first
um,
time, but like
What are we thinking, guys? Do we want to try and like test that, or do we want to just
do
go
you wanna
back
do
and
the
think of
NASA or do you
something
wanna go
else?
I
somewhere
mean,
else?
hold on.
somewhere that you would know.
I mean, look.
wall.
Look.
Wait.
Guys,
Sh-
look.
Shen, it's a wall. I have a shotgun.
Yeah, it's like a
I can
you could probably tell like a wooden wall, like dry wood. Not dry
Go
wood.
ahead.
Holy shit,
That's
I'm
even
stupid.
Try it if you want.
I think, Jen, I think I could just kick that at that point.
You could try
Yeah,
busting open the drywall.
I'm gonna
Go
use
ahead,
the butt of my
try.
shotgun. Like,
All right.
Wait,
Yeah,
hold
let's
on.
just
I'm a little.
fucking
Hold on.
try to
Sorry,
bash
hold
this
on.
bitch
I'll be
in.
honest. You kind of zoned out a little bit. What happened?
They tapped NASA and it leads into just a straight up broom closet.
Oh. Is there another door out, or is
Well, no,
it just
the door's
broom
flush
closet?
to the broom closet door.
Oh. Well, I think we should. I think you guys should just get all the way out.
Yeah.
No point.
So what's the move, gamers?
I think everybody died.
Everyone
Toad,
dead.
you good?
Oh,
Huh?
Oh,
Huh?
what's the
You
move,
good,
gamers?
bud?
well,
You like
Guys on my
suddenly
hand.
died off while you were talking for me.
Oh, my bad.
Oops.
What was I saying?
I don't know.
Don't
What-
know.
what- no,
You,
what-
I don't know.
what-
You,
what-
you.
That's on you,
I
motherfucker.
guess it's gone forever now.
Oh well.
Anyway, all right, fuck it.
Yeah, sorry,
You guys gonna
you
break
were-
open the
I
broom
didn't-
closet?
No, you know
Yeah,
what?
let's go break open the broom
Okay, let's go
closet.
break
Break
open
the
the
wall.
broom closet. Fuck this shit.
So you guys go from one computerized broom closet to one slightly smaller wooden broom closet.
Oh, I see.
Whereas less
we-
floor
we-
space
we-
because like there's mops and buckets and
Renovate.
shit and like cleaning
I
chemicals.
see. We've upgraded.
No, downgraded directly. A slightly smaller broom closet.
I see. We broke the wrong side of the wall. We gotta break the other side.
We gotta break the other guys. I said west, not east.
Terrible. I thought you said weast.
I thought you said west.
Yeah, you guys gonna break open the drywalls?
Yeah, let's try it. Let's test this theory.
Okay, anybody wants to do a force, and you're gonna get as much help as you need for this.
Who's
Who has
best
the highest?
force?
I have 2 in force.
Goddamn.
It's probably you then, because I
Yeah,
only have a
probably for
1
sure
in
you.
force.
And I'll help because
Yeah, I'll
have
help
one.
too.
You alright? So that's 4
You trying to
force.
say Randy doesn't have a 2 in force?
No,
I'm
Randy
pretty
doesn't
fucking
have it.
confident he doesn't.
Randy's built for
I
force. Is he not?
He's
No.
built for force. Or at least he
But he-
feels
but
like
he-
should
but he
be
carries
built
a
for force, but he's
shotgun.
not.
Oh,
Shotgun still use
uh,
coordination for reasons.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I have a 2 in coordination and 1 in force.
Oh,
Wow, bad roll.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Lucian, you like headbutt the wall really fucking hard, and you're like, yeah, my thick ass skull. But then you like gunk into it, and it hurts really bad because you have a rat skull.
Ah,
Rat bones are not as durable as human bones, and it hurts you real bad. And you like don't even put a dent in the wall. You just like, have a red spot now on your forehead, and like you might be a little concussed later. You know,
I'm very injured. I'm very hurt.
yeah.
Anybody else want to try this wall?
I wonder if
Also,
I have
anybody
anything
else
I
wants
can
to help,
do
but
here.
Lucian will not be able to help.
Do I have something I can use on?
Yep. Like, your DC is
Oh,
not high.
fuck.
It's only you gotta roll a 4, you know?
No, I know. Fuck it, I'll try force. Maybe I'll roll better.
Yep,
I
with 2
doubt
dice.
it, frankly.
Yep, roll 2 dice for it. 'Cause you presumably have Randy's help.
6.
6, that's enough. Yeah, you just like bust down the wall. And then you bust down the wall, and it just like goes into a second broom closet that's like identical to the first one. Like you step through it, and you just like see like you somehow stepped out of like the wall. Like you destroyed like the wall to the left, the wall to the east, and like you try to like step through it, and someone step out from the west, and you just see like Randy and Lucian and Don just standing there like, well, how'd it go?
Okay. So he was right. It just leads to the other walls. There is nothing
Well,
to
it's
gain from
not
this.
not in real space. It's anti-space.
Yeah. There is nothing to gain from this because the more walls we try to break, the more it'll just connect to other broken walls.
Whoa.
So, I'm just gonna go back into the elevator.
Yeah, you turn back around and you're like, oh, yep, behind you. Oh, yep, that's my arm. Oh, sorry.
Oh, God, oh.
It's like maybe it's 4 feet in diameter.
Yeah, no, it's not a fun time.
It's not a good time. You're like pinned against the wall.
Oh, okay, back up. Nope, nope. Turn my way.
My way, not your way, my way.
My way. All right,
Yep, hold on, I
guys,
gotta step over
you.
over you. Yep, lower your knee. Yep, okay.
Yep, there we go. Okay, counterclockwise. No, counterclockwise. Counterclockwise!
Turn around.
Yeah.
Pop it.
If you guys do eventually get back to the keyboard position, what are you gonna type now?
Who else
Moon.
wants to take a shot?
If I can defend whoever wants to go to stop you from taking stress,
Yeah.
but I can't defend myself, so someone else has to do it.
Ox, I give you privileges.
I'm gonna say, right, even after one more Randy like block that works, I'm gonna say you can't do it for this because otherwise it actually would remove like the punishment for
Alright.
you guys not brute forcing it.
All right. What are we doing now?
Trying to get out of the
I'm
broom
giving-
closet, out of the tiny broom closet.
I'm
What,
giving you control of.
Did we break it so hard we went to the back rooms or something?
No, the broom closet. No, every single
No,
like
it's just
anti-space
4 feet in
location
diameter,
loops
and we're
infinitely.
all in the room.
Well, no, as established,
It's
every
essentially-
anti-space location loops infinitely.
Yeah, no. So it's essentially it's a 4 foot in diameter broom closet. I broke through the east and came back through the west.
But
so
you guys are
we're
already
all
standing
in this
there.
tiny ass closet with you guys standing there. So it was everyone trying to like get over top of one another until we could get back into the elevator.
Why not just go one at a time instead of everybody going at once?
Because you don't want
It
to get
didn't work
stranded.
that way.
You also do not want to get stranded.
I am giving you. I'm giving you control of the elevator now.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a
What do we
funny
type? God, what are we gonna type in? I already put in work.
Yeah. And work led to the office space. Open led to the computer meeting room. Reed led to the 60s home. What's it called? The seer
Yeah.
led to the man behind the curtain room. Cain led to the led to the main entrance of Ellis Island.
Yeah.
And that's how many rooms so far?
Like 6 or 7. But also like
Okay.
they only knew they had 8 rooms of like the ones they could access.
True. Wait,
True.
Jake, quick
There might be
question.
more rooms. And there probably are more rooms considering like, work works, how it does.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
also, which one of
guess.
these motherfuckers' job is to work in the broom closet?
You know what? Lucian's
No,
gonna
you know what it is?
type in.
You know what
type
the
in
broom
show.
closet's for?
What?
Get the broom supplies.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cain
Lucian's
doesn't want to buy their
gonna
own
type in
shit, so
show.
they make it so they outsource
What are you-
it by
what are you
going
typing
into the
in?
broom closet for NASA.
Show.
Show? SHOW?
Yep.
Take a stress.
Ow! I have an
I mean,
injury
Randy
now.
will eat it because he's defending.
Ouch.
Randy roll your d6 for damage, and this is going to be the last time that Randy can defend one of these keyboard stresses. Raven? Yep, there it is. 2, so you just take it instead, Randy.
All right.
Okay.
I think we. Where did Chandler go? That's the one I'm thinking about.
That is a question. Who's to say he didn't just know more words he didn't tell you about? You could have just been lying.
I mean, probably. But I mean, like, not like we can follow him anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would lie though?
He would,
That's
considering
still,
the
like-
fact that he realized that he might be fucked, considering you guys killed his exit.
I mean, fair point.
Like, okay.
I
Do
just
we
had an
need?
idea. That's
do
funny,
we
but
need
I
it?
mean,
What do you
hold on.
think?
We
So?
We saw, guys. Hold on, fellas.
What does
Quick
he
question.
mean?
Jed,
What do you
quick
mean?
question.
You guys killed his
Everyone-
exit.
You guys killed
He
Shark
had
Week.
no idea.
Well, yeah, I closed the door.
He has no idea.
I closed the
he-
door.
Well, no,
closed
you
the
literally
door.
said that you closed the door, remember?
Yeah, Toad said he
Yeah.
closed the
And
door.
now he said you
That's
guys
one
needed a
thing.
key, and you guys talked about how you had a handler, but that handler died with the key, and so now you don't have a key.
Yeah, no, I said that Shark Week died. I never said that we killed him. I
No,
purposely.
no fair.
in fact-
I was not. He doesn't believe that you killed his that you guys killed your handler, but he does believe that like you guys don't have an exit, so like fuck this, he'll find his own way out.
That's fair. That's
know?
fair. I was just saying, like, we aren't. we are murderers, but he doesn't know that.
Like, guys, hear me out. Keys.
Ooh,
Ooh.
would keys work? You could try it.
I type in keys.
I'm
Bing,
for
bing,
it.
bing. Door opens, and what you see is very interesting. What you see is what appears to be a basement somewhere, like an actual basement of like a home. Opens into, It opens to like like the structure of a basement where like the basement is on like the ground floor and like the rest of the house is built on like above a hill, basically.
Hmm.
There's like glass doors that like lead from the basement to outside. And like those then in turn like there's other main doors and like the basement just goes upstairs. Where the
Oh
main doors are.
god. It's Wayne Manor.
No,
Oh, God.
shut the fuck up. It's not Wayne Manor.
that is almost that is almost like detail
Well, yeah, but also
for
that's a
detail.
classical fucking Homer design for like the Midwest. Because
No,
hilly
I
and
know, it's
swampland.
really funny. It is.
Yeah,
Everyone
you like
going with
open through the
me.
door and it goes into like it appears to be like a pretty well decorated like man cave basement. And what you see is like these large like big wooden like table structures that has like a bunch of like what's it called like a big like a big model train set like huge like the size of a ping pong table. Like it's really elaborate like miniature town and like a little train going around there, boop, boop, like a little train and going around. So that's very interesting. Will you guys step
Very
in?
interesting.
Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah, let's step on in.
Yeah.
Let's waltz
Yeah.
on in there.
Yep, you step on further inside, and you see it's just very interesting, like miniature town train set, and like there's a flight of stairs that goes up somewhere,
Shane, how many of these rooms do you actually have planned?
like 10 or 15 total.
What the fuck?
Listen, I've had like 4 weeks to prep for this one, you know.
Fair enough, but like, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean you are approaching a to be continued point if you guys want, because we've been going 3.5
Honestly, I just
hours.
wanted to get. I want to get the thing that Rasputin wanted me to do, which was what was it again? Stop
Turn
the
off the
laser.
laser, and you realize that you guys will have to go to space to do that to actually like manual override it.
Oh,
What if I
that's
just
a
spelled
manual.
space
Wait a
missing
minute.
one
Hold on.
letter?
Wait. Shane, can I go back in the sphere room?
I mean, you'd have to like convince go press the keyboard and then like do that, or like convince
Yeah.
him to go with you, or
Yeah.
go alone.
No, I'm like, guys, I'll be right back. I have an idea for the sphere room. Right? Everyone cool with that?
I mean, yeah, if you want, you can
Yes.
go. If they
Suppose.
probably won't stop you unless
I
it manually
suppose.
stops Toad from doing that.
No?
Okay, Don, you go to the seer room.
Yippee!
What are you gonna do? And it
All
better be
right.
fast. You see a whole bunch of
All right.
blinking buttons
No,
and
it's
panels, and
fast.
you don't super understand how it works. Like Doc understood how it worked.
Can I open the door and ask Doc to come back in? Because he at least understood how it worked.
Yeah, Doc, you can go with him.
Hog. Yeah, I'll go help
Yeah, I'm
him.
like,
Okay. So what should we do first?
Yippee.
Basement
Dude,
guys
otherwise.
or seer room guys?
Seer.
Okay.
Because,
Yeah, you boys
because
are in the
I'll,
seer room. The
I'll just be
seer
real
man
quick
behind the
about
curtain room. What are you gonna fuck with?
it. I'm like, hey, Doc, you know where, like, because we're trying to like stop the laser or at least power it down for right now, right?
Yeah.
Is there like a panel on it on the side that I
Yeah,
can
it's a big panel with like a
manually turn it
big
off?
red latch that you have to pull with like your full force.
Yeah.
The latch is
It's
the lever would weigh like 50
Wait,
pounds
but I
or
can
something.
see it from here, right?
You can see the schematics of it.
But I can see it, right?
You see the schematics because the cameras
I
placed,
like the schematics are
you
there.
can see the schematics. You can see like the panel is and like you see like the emergency override.
Then
Yeah.
this has finally come up.
Whoa.
I'm going to finesse again.
Reminder that your range is somewhere in like in like a cube somewhere on Earth. You're trying to reach a panel in space, in outer space,
Hold on, no,
in
hold
high
on.
Earth orbit.
No, hold on a minute. I have to be able to see my target, even if it is far away.
At cat
And I
range.
can't. Yeah, but it's through but I can see through my eyeballs, ain't it? Not where I'm
No,
positioned. Oh,
the hand's supposed to
that
come
ruined
from
my
you.
idea. Oh man,
God, holy shit.
that
Yeah,
sucks.
you didn't know it, Shen, but Toad's actually category 9. He could just go to the moon.
He's category 12. He
I'm
could
just
grab
cool
the
like
moon and
that.
bring it down to Earth if he wanted to. Fuck it.
Yeah. This
I'll
is
show you how to
Toad's
destroy
game.
Manhattan.
Wait,
Drops the moon on us.
Ben, I have an even weirder idea.
What?
Oh.
Do I see any solar panels on this thing?
No, it's not solar powered. It's sin powered.
So there would be feasibly something. There would be feasibly a sin seed in there or something.
Something like that, yeah, presumably.
I assume it's more than one because fallacy, like trying to make sure you don't have just one thing.
Yeah, there's probably more than one, but who knows?
Could I try to utility a sin seed out of it?
No. Sin seeds
That-
are innately magical in a way that like you cannot use utility to generate like magical objects.
Well, I mean, it's not general.
No,
okay,
it
no,
is.
I
It
can
is
see where
literally
you're
a
I can
source
see
of
it.
psychic
No,
of psychic
I was just
energy.
gonna say that.
It is literally a
No,
source
I
of
was just,
psychic
that's what
power.
I was like, no, that's right.
Of
Yeah,
immense
no, you're
psychic
right.
power.
You're right.
That's like saying, hey, can I use
I'm trying
utility
to
to
figure
generate
out
a
a way
human
to get
soul? No.
hilarious. No, it's one of those. I'm just trying to get there without having for us to go on a whole weird tangent to go to space.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're
Because
gonna
that
have
seems
to
like
go
a
to
lot of
space,
work.
bitch.
Meanwhile,
in the
is there no
keys
button?
in the keys basement.
Doc, is there no button to turn it off here?
No, it's a
Have you
manual
ever-
override on the ship, on the actual satellite.
Have you ever went to Space Toad?
No.
Well, then how do you know it's hard? Man.
Yeah.
Anyway, in the keys basement,
He's got you there.
Randy and Lucian are there, or just hanging out. You guys both hear the sound of like somebody walking down the steps because they heard like movement of you guys walking around this room, checking stuff out. You hear the stuff of somebody like walking down the stairs, and what you see walking down the stairs, what appears to be a fairly tall, lanky man, wearing what appears to be a large like fishbowl helmet almost. Like not like clear glass, like it appears to be like God, like like comics Mysterio from Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like a crystal ball. It's hard to you can't see his face through it. And goes, "Oh hey, didn't see you there." And like looks around, realizes there's only two of you guys, and it's like, "Who are you people? What are you doing in my house?"
Well, Lucian, go ahead. Explain yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Say something, man.
Yes, we're here, part of the organization.
You're gonna roll
No,
a
wait,
hard
guys.
negotiation.
No, wait, guys,
No,
guys,
wait.
I have it. The biggest
Can't say it.
brain
You're in
move.
fear.
I want no. I know. I'm doing this for the bit.
Yeah.
I'm doing this to change canon. You guys have to walk up with the confidence of God and just say, "Hello, I'm here. I'm here on behalf of John from accounting."
I see you have the
Okay.
weakness prepared.
So no, I know what I'm
Terrible.
gonna say to him. I know what I'm gonna say to him, Vox.
Yeah, what are you gonna say?
Your home?
Yeah, I live here.
Question.
I thought this was our home.
Oh shit! I didn't know. Nobody told me.
Who are you guys working for?
Cain.
That explains a lot. Nice to meet you.
Yep.
Nice to
Name's
meet you
Hope
too.
of the Seraphim, and that's to be continued.
Oh.
I begin crying.
Now, do any of you guys remember Hope?
He was the other guy's handler.
Yeah, he was at Douglas's handler.
Yes, he was. Oh my god. Okay, but wait, that's so funny. Cause all of a sudden, right? Hope is just like there's just like this dude here. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he's in one of the most secure locations on Earth. You know, his interdimensional bunker home. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden
Yeah.
there's just a guy there.
Yeah. Yeah, he lives here. I mean,
Yep.
to be
Yeah,
fair,
no.
like in lore, the Seraphims are the most powerful exorcists that Cain has access to. It would make sense that they keep them in the most secure location where they keep an eye on them and also protect them.
No, it does.
And
I'm
call them
just saying,
immediately.
Like, I just think it's hilarious. Like, Hope's just sitting there, right? One of the most powerful people in the world, and all of a sudden, just some dude shows up in his house. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter how strong you are. Some random crackhead.
And he goes,
can
"What do you
always just
fucking mean
show
you're
up
in
your
my house?" That was like super duper Omega classified. But yeah, I look forward to next session. I think it's gonna be really good.
I do too. I had a lot of fun.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
end the stream here, guys. We'll see y'all next week. Equid Toad
Yeah.
campaign, maybe.
Maybe
Wow.
not.
Hopefully.
Who
Maybe.
knows?
Well, best of luck, everyone. Sign
Yeah,
off.
See you
Toad.
later, everybody.
See
Signing
you
off.
later.
I will say maybe. Goodbye, everyone else.